kopemi se no me sababo na me se ebo a obeja DJ Jovia wani ni tin we sin konya se na awie o me show bis me to aso kopemi se no nsia babo no nsia mbo a ye be rum e peace 104.3 ne akofani sunu dia brani sunu chile sports team ne esin konya na ya hwe nim se FIFA World Cup games a wo ekoso e group stage no e round 3 and na ye wie round 3 ni nyina no ya the live comment no yetimi e dia brew e Akwaaba radio 98.1 na dia sawti no na wetimi atipinta na pay fraunia na gacha ne se atena se no so evre ni ase atena se na amfa na fide to Akwaaba radio 98.1 bra tim ni nyina ya atena se na pay na dwumedie no ya di ebrew obekọ ya YouTube ya Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube ya Akwaaba 98.1 do sisi ye live oduwa na wetimi ala ikene kama edema wo wi na oja comments economy asa na social na makara kire onu so no so enhya sere bia na pay ya betra sensama hodo a ye de be no obenye bi etie no nya bi ahwe no akire na adwene kama som etimi e dia fa ana Facebook ko Facebook no ya Akwaaba radio blekum Akwaaba radio blekum ya sha link na to kone ko boss na dwane o dwane wie pe na so onya boss pe ye YouTube no obedwane na so show no na so etima cha wadwane som etimi e dia fa online radio ni Akwaaba 98.1 online radio e Akwaaba 98.1 ana Facebook 19 ni Akwaaba radio 981 FM Akwaaba radio 981 FM ana Facebook betima ko Play Store no wako download ya app na si Akwaaba radio 98.1 FM Akwaaba radio 98.1 FM wanyina ko show no oba ko nyebi na otie na komo bia keche bia no na otimi e dia fa oko x ya Akwaaba 981 x na Akwaaba 981 ana Facebook Instagram no si Akwaaba 98.1 Akwaaba 98.1 no aya Instagram no so kwa komo bia keche bia no obetimi edafa messages na kano obetimi edafa 0242 020208 0242 020208 0207 5730 030207 5730 03 saya WhatsApp anaso normal messages no obetimi edafa na pam nyina yebekenkan etimi edafa timi nyina terase e fiase mosomfo Mr. Bonam oh fiase Sasana Hussein Adam Zawaha the tactical man Ocean Oben Kwame o menyina oh fiase Richmond Adarment show no okoye YouTube na ni Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 Adarment show no okowa videos ara Sasana mfonyina hodo ne nyina no obenye bi ahwehwe na so akyerwa adwene so etimi eda famedi edi Kofi adukpo the Tagor ne nsama hodo di ebra no yebewremu ewa manone na yakodi nkomo ho sha sisa 2026 FIFA World Cup games no eguso ekoso ene ehwe nim se group stage matches no yebetimi ayi nyina na edefro no kira knockout stage no na bomodian etimi asase denden ya no anya samketo enti na games e ho abra ese abo no nkro eko anafeso ade koche no shano sesampo games na kan betimi ayi nyina etimi edefro ano aye round 3 e group stage aye guso ayebo enti na ye wie group matches ni nyina ni awuram awo knockout stage enya sam kito honsam ena no pay obetipi eno games ne betimi ekoso eno France for Chinowe for ayo munya do asom kan makwa kwen 9 ema Norway etimi atekan baako na Senegal so na omoche Iraq na omoche omokan num aye so mantimi antibi ahomachin Shannon so Spain so echi Uruguay ebo ne kan baako a wantimi antina keve so ebo 0-0 na nyina aye nsama no pay ya babo na yedi ebro eno amuwie games no Shannon so coaches asa press no bebe na di nkomo ye don sam ye de bama ana face na games ahodo etodwa pre-match conference ahodo timi akoso den sam na coaches asa press no e de atodwa awon sam na no pay ye de bama awtumedie no so mama referee sam po be piemo our Africa so far amama kwa kudu aye say da kopiemo World Cup na se no emunsia o ma qualify ya hwe nim se o ma kan bi betima be soso na o matimi akomo ni mona esensia no ranted the two no womatimi adrom Gobi etise South Africa, Morocco, Abricos, Quebec, Ghana, Egypt. When your mama kwa kunsiam ai eze omofra Africa ha ranted the two no ai FIFA World Cup egusa koso no womatimi akowremu ran 32 amino kase qualification no womatimi aka ai South Africa, Morocco, Abricos, Quebec, Ghana and afeso Egypt omo ana ese mino kase die automatically FIFA sans here se ranted the two no womatimi awram ye chance Senegal match se aka aise amambi etise DR Congo mo game sa suna Croatia mo ana afeso Algeria mo ye hwe nim sempo ene ye be wie group matches no na ye tim abenya bi aka hom na almost Africa teams no yetimi akwa enim edu be nwotwe na asa bibisa ye de wonsem na no pay ye de be mo ne de esa wote no na otimi ate sama transfer no so German so yes brutal manfo sane sahoro ni nyina no nsem abona ababona wode ebrasha no so wo wiama no nsem na Hussein Oshibesi nkonya emu nkyeremu no ye de beto aso na ye wie nkyeremu ni wia na yete asifie afisam ene ebonwumre no nkrono a Philadelphia ho ana ese Croatia and the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana ya de pem so eno ay last game ay ze Ghana ya bo a group match ya bo emotion so group L and then 9 p.m. ana ese ya bo na ya bo so na Panama so ni England so no mo so the association so ehonsam enano pay ya de bama eno ay coach Carlos Cruz oni Antoine Semenyo etimi eko pre-match conference na nkoma wo pina ana ese oda tudwa o ma kwase na efa ne tatis so bo ana anfe so se nano ye she Panama fo kan ba kwa o mantimi anti na wie na coach no hri no agina no apete ne nasefo no de ntia na on celebrate no o de munchiremu etimi edama ya honsem ana no pay obetipina e wo so no so saso ana afe no ana fe so ministry no se Thomas Day Party and visa honsem seminar o me submit a fresh document no my book Ghana se kobase ye qualify se ye koboyem games no e Canada Thomas Day Party obetimi anya kwanya na matches ne bi ebekoso awo Canada no obetimi akobobi ahonsem obeti saso na coach Carlos Cruz is a lucky simple one chapter walk up no tumede no obeto aso is a ministry no any FA no nkomo mu edise Ghana for anya gidie awo coach ni mu enti omo wiepe komodidie bi ese koso na coach Carlos Cruz etime to aso no yedwuma edema man no eso metime faso sano so Ghana yanya $13.5 million $13.5 million abay is ya qualify round 32 no yetimi akodem na nyina nsema no pay ya babo na ya debre yene penfa penase be din komom I will show no so na de asa wote no na otimi atipi aha Akwaaba radio 98.1 sano so se ne game no commentary ne ba ko piemo TikTok cafe ho ana nije ni nyina ene anwumre e ba ko piemo ho e ba ko tuja na de fro eno mazentima fo nyina no ye chacha mu nyina anopei se ene anwumre Shannon so Croatia and face the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana live commentary no ye de be free o and dia bro dance screen kakaka boyi obabi obegina bia no obenya games ni bia na so benya game ni bia hwo ho na oso di wa dance enti na nwumre ayo TikTok cafe aho na nije ni nyina ho okoduane bia pe bia obenya bia di nso bia so pe bia obenya bi anom ensa bia pe bia obese benya bia anonom duane bia na no say ye duru ho behwe rich gin fufu no twa 7 na anaso gin fufu no twa 8 o sin gin dia no twa 10 no gina ho no twa ne say wam enya 7 kitokra ente say ene yenko piemu awo TikTok cafe awo brekumazi the live commentary no yemfa emro the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana you know mine ye friend Croatia and they pem so Ghana qualify amama ko agunsie na say FIFA science actually confirm no Ghana kan obi it's a ranted two no madika karacha say ye do ranted two yanya $13.5 million $13.5 million in say ranted two no ye twem ho na ekoran 16 na twem ho na ekopia quarter finals na twem ho na ekoremo semi finals na twem ho na yakodu finals na stamp na ja final game no straw na age guy players nke be mo bia di president 1 year a president ya say your players no ke bi ye be mo bia Ghana president 1 year sa 26 na omokwa +1 no +1 Gamba ye be wie no na atizigi and as a branch I friend Solomon Gbosi I so count 27 no once be di ni de 27 years ye de my players no omo wia na technical team number na GF4 number na manager committee number and there's one nke be diga na nim say akwapem say omo nyina be tro so na be wie no e ba akwafa ba bi ne eza ko ya man for so omo be dia so enti blasters is a bonabia ne ode akwama na amanani nsem wodi bro dia sa wote no na otimi atipi medical card achase ene penefa penas be din komo e wo show no so ram sesie e wo YouTube na Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 ko sesie show no ye live benye bia hwe na oduwa na otimi subscribe no kama edamai wo wia na otimi like na wa share na waja comment ego ne nyina na ba ye ba kenkan etimi dem ene ye memenda e Akwaaba sports preview non duba ye be page mu da free jumede nse for now yakofa ma na ne nsam no etime da bro ye wia yaka no ye beto aso den nya nsam nketo akra we no FIFA World Cup games across the Black Stars versus Croatia. Yankwe na yankoto aso emfrinisi.
Anapensha versia so say yewramu amanane nsama ya nsaka no eno ane yade besomo ewa Akwaaba sports preview so yade kan ka cho say uko YouTube no so a Akwaaba 98.1 enti uko na waba modin a say onso no show down ekoso e honom no obe drop you comment na watimi a recommend ama fofo anya bi ahwe nemom say bia untimi nko YouTube no so a odi ko Facebook Akwaaba 98.1 uko no ma link na fe wakwa show no e YouTube no so ntie say di Akwaaba radio YouTube no so a na chase ye gi ho sachrame na e ho no ma enye izekwa no pai de enwuma ko bebre na na ekwa ya sen eni ni pa bebre na no mutie from afar uni bibia esempo no obekoso atie na fe ye de nsam na amamo enunti ye shan nsam na say na de afi 2026 FIFA World Cup egusu a ekoso e USA Canada and Mexico no na enu last one of matches no ye bo games ni bi ema homachi so no yetimi AEPF wodoma enu anwumre 7 p.m. no the Norwegian national team Norway for atena ho ema France in group I game no ekosho mo eka enanya omo Norway for no ati emu ba ko Osman Dembele enu obo goals miensa ema France minor on the 7th minute 20th and 32nd minute Branton Edible hat-trick and sana Branton D and Asgard and so ebeti emu ba ko na Norway for enya penalty on the 50th minute Emma Brantia from the strong Larsen Echo boss up penalty ni Esa and Sana Desire Dwe every bench about the 4th goal 90 plus for Adiama Le Blues of France and we are so etimi abua Mamu anya 100% record group stages na Urama Mamu first game against Senegal Mamu anwene 3-1 and Mamu second game against Iraq Mamu anwene 3-0 afe enwa Asai Esha 4-1-80 Norway minor 3 games omu boy watch a group stage emu biano omutimi enya 3 or 4 goals utimu se 2 games omu record 3 goals and 1 game and omu enya 4 goals so far in that 3 games omu ashe 10 goals I consider just 2 here about France minor abaso na Osman Dembele at just 32 minutes and a ball hat-trick watch a game num na Oka World Cup ye guswa ekwaso USA, Canada, and Mexico. He is the first player in the first half sample. Wadunsu enya 3 goals one man and I know pay atrina anso emamu ewa fidikesi so Osman Dembele and no Brenton the Atianison 3 goals na wonya no etimi epia brand no about 3 shot into 3 shot 3 goals and wonya touches no so wonya 51 and recovery no so wonya 21 and carries no wonya 20 ewa muntianwa wanu energy player of the match award na and I know pay yadi abasubo de emanenu and Olorian Chomene ono anso I made for the Emale Blues of France and some to just Branton a player beer we are say we're one of the best awasasi so that is the reason why we're Ballon d'Or winner no ose and run Akwadano HSA yes we're a great player and France of France no we are lucky to have a Branton from Osman Dembele and no I some Olorian Chomene what they to just say Uka World Cup here Guswa Elkosia a Branton from Kylian Mbappe and anya most goals contributions okay assist and goals when you 2 assist 4 goals into ASS goals contributions ya didn't answer mamwa enye ise ni nyina no eba in that 3 games of boy group stages into group stages no 3 games 4 goals 2 assists 6 goals contributions and a Branton enya na say Kylian Mbappe for the French national team in the World Cup about 17 matches when you 16 goals when you 5 assists and 2 combo managers 21 goals contributions in 71 now say in 17 games enya is a Kwawaji 1 trophy na the ati anisa enram before say game no eba because no France and Norway players no pay tribute to Didier Deschamps ni mamia waka nchine agwa nunti eno wantimi engine bench ama France no before say game no eba because no these 2 countries pay tribute to mamena enano pay uramu ewa YouTube no so ubenya pictures ni bi ahwe no in that same group no the Senegalese national team didn't need wamo empo Iraq eka enuma Iraq no wamo entimi anti first half no mu and a branch of Nabib Diarra enya go ema the Senegalese national team the Teranga Lions of Senegal and a branch and team and so ane Sulaka ekodi red card after say wano ribbon Sulaka edi yellow card on the 10th minute no on the 13th minute a branch of Sulaka eso ekodi red card because Vano equally referee man read the video and so etimi ema pen enya sa yellow card no enti yellow card no ebe tene red card on the 13th minute after second half on the 56th minute and Ismail Assar brought the second goal powerful goal and a Brentino headed to Atenamum and so Emo Mayanity and Senegal Papi Guye about the 3rd goal SI brought just the 4th goal Emma Brent from Liman and Diaye and so about the final goal na no 5th goal ntiadua a Brent from Papi Guye wo free bench ebenya 2 goals SI 1 assist na a Brentino the ate and so ya bakos no superior player of the match award and as a man of the match award no wanu ana eje say Guye and make history Papi Guye ababe the only player in this World Cup history to come off the bench and register 2 goals and 1 assist in a same match not just say 1 game of the bench ababe 2 goals as I assist no World Cup abako sem no obia no watimi aya sadena and I no pay a branch of the Papi Guye no wanu so actually in the history histories of World Cup. Now the ate anise Senegal so no ababe the first African nation in the World Cup history to score 5 goals in a single match. Nature since the World Cup started no country bien wo free Africa no ma wetimi ashe 5 goals and a single game at your opponent. After the ate anise Senegal asan ababe the first African nation in the World Cup to score 8 goals in a single group stage campaigner. The international record no enso ekro omaya eno Nigeria and Algeria in 1994. Nigeria womo enso atimi abomoden 6 goals in group stages, and in 2014 so no the international Algeria and Morocco fons no enya 6 goals say Senegal minor enso break sa record no na yeka no uko group aya say France a qualify womo enya 100% record, 3 games 3 wins 10 goals 2 conceded, and womunya into 9 points plus 8 goals. No way etosu mienu omunsu enya 6 points plus 1 goal, and a Senegal womunsu etosu miensa womu enya 3 points plus 2 goals. Iraq for etosu enaya womu enya ababia minus 11 goals. Our uko group H Kofi di atieni sa humachi Cape Verde at Africa nim papa womu eni Saudi Arabia epo 0-0 draw na abrante ni team. And so any the Roy Duete and a team edgy play of the match for Keved. Na Keved minor who 3 games so mo poye. I was our group H1 and ya Sam Wamo Enso Elusubi Wamo first game against Spain. Wamo ebo 0-0 draw. And wamo second game against Uruguay. Wamo ebo 2-2 draw. Wamo final game against Saudi Arabia Ahumachi. Wamo ebo 0-0 draw. And to Nkofano the atia anisem 2010 if 2010 ebana Keved Ababe the first debutant to advance from the group stage in the World Cup since Slovakia in 2010. In 2010 ebano country bien one the first time a World Cup no sad time in so no was yenya qualification from the group stages to the knockout stage at Keved for no with sad 3 draws so munya ye ewo group stages no no and so atimi a qualify womu eko manim. Keved a nation with just a population of 500,000 people. Na wait and so amomom Urama, one of the smallest countries wamuso ultimate advance every World Cup group stages Ramu our chance knockout stage and so the economy air say Keved Mompo and wamu the smallest ever nation to qualify for the knockout stage of the FIFA World Cup and also incredible history and incredible record and omaino and so na wamu assign abakosam say wamu ako 18 games wamu lusu bakope na sa 18 games no I take you 18 months over 1 year near enkofon anya just 1 loser eya basuport there and eko emuamo na de Kofi Yengura stadium and no Keved for the Germany papa especially wo ladies ni there media minimum abakosam dada because they are here and say uramu our African Cup of Nations course Ivory Coast no down 4 bar mi kwanya no e chasem Ivory Coast of Keved ne wo fe Kofi Keved for no ho fe papa na de guess yo mugusi rich ba kubi so kan obesia rolia no na no nso atimi apoa matie for an say yes nsem na make kan no kre guess wo mo gin so maje and wo mo jesi so maje e de asi so utimu say yes Keved for no wo mo ho efe papa wo de bra YouTube no so na behwe wo hwe niam egu mo kokoso gay ya waje top and down na cha say a tight ni ya utimu say yes abaiwa no wo niam yi eba na chi a eniam emu eduru egu ho ana ema no kokoso nso a eniam egu so enso e wosoro yie pa nanim da ho beautiful girls nko a na Keved for no at the eba World Cup na sia and na no pa yetiri nyina enso emamu ewa fidikesie so in that same group no Uruguay etna home ama Spain La Roya ekobom ekaba ko a wo Uruguay for no entimi anti Alex Baena and etimi ebo the only goal on the 42nd minute we and the first ever goal in World Cup Wanua Energy Player of the Match award na and no Brantef and Alex Baena wonya ntiese ahomachi obesia kan no na timu sa Branton a prepare ye pa ne first anasem ne first goal in the World Cup no assign amananya Player of the Match award na say Spain goalkeeper Unai Simons akipu 3 clean sheet in 3 games. Game against Keved wokipu clean sheet, game against Saudi Arabia wokipu clean sheet, and against Uruguay so no wokipu clean sheet ahomachi. Na Luis de la Fuente say it was a tough game today. We couldn't even make 3 passes in a row because of the pressure from Uruguay. We really struggle in the defense. And no answer Luis de la Fuente. What they had to Kofi Nico Williamson. You said the Elba and it's a Branton. The World Cup campaign no I over. The mate and it's and what game no and that's how much game no Kobobi. Now so Kobobi no when you're injured and no answer air discomfort into a Branton LMP and Sana wo free game and so aqua and chain. Now need you some and some supporter back on where you're back ni wefe papa na ahead of the game no and what day banner paper be a watro and some guso and what say Pedri marry me or give me your shirt into a man option say Pedri and wareno and I say so on warena or your own funny Jesse no and man no aye adia a buy one so etro edigu chase and port no so one so ediba stadium na no nya legends upon legends David Silva of the Spanish national team Rebecca 2010 Carlos Pio one so ebaye and nya Ike Casillas one so ewramu ekore Uruguay and France in Spain game ni bi and Uruguay one so former players no nya Diego Forlan Ghana for kind papa one a ball free kick ever Richard Olele Kingston so went me anya ne no one Diego Gordon former captain Emma Atletico Madrid ahomachi no mu nyina e ho nanso arawosem ani so mu country Uruguay e failed to win a single match in this World Cup. One ball 1-1 draw against Saudi Arabia. One ball 2-2 draw against Quebec. And ahomachi one alusu 1-0 and so etia Spain minor na Marcelo Bielsa our bad record our World Cup na the etia and ne bad record and say 10 games and what as manager our World Cup we win just 3 Diakano I lose and a draw Okoye coach in 2002 Argentina our World Cup Argentina I win 8 year Omaya and so Nigeria after the attempt and it's England Eshomo and omo draw against Omaya and so Sweden na group stages na and you omo efrimu after the attempt and it's Okoye coach Chile in 2010 World Cup one win 8 year Honduras and Osan winning 8 year Switzerland and Spain for Eshe no after the attempt and it's when you defeat against Omaya and Brazil into round 16 stage and we free mum after 2026 wababe coach adiama Uruguay wa draw against Saudi a draw against Cape Verde and at the and Spain for Ashan into group stages wa PF free a 3 games win out of the 10 matches wa po as manager emma the countries one also adiomo awramu our World Cup na say na group H one no say and also standards na etia Spain for enya 7 points 7 points no nya 5 goals second Kevet etoso mienu wo mu enya 3 points wo dia qualify after Uruguay etoso miensa wo mu enso enya 2 points and Saudi Arabia etoso enai wo mu enso enya 2 points group G ahomachi Egypt and Iran enso eboye ema sa game no ekwakwaya 1-1 na Egypt qualify for the knockout stage of the World Cup for the first time and the anopa yedini nyina enso ema mu awa fidikesi so na with sa 1-1 draw no eboa ema sese Senegal France no anya qualification enunti Sadio Mane ahomachi wono nso share post ewo Instagram what Egypt Francia wadi akoma ene chasem blow sign no enso edi aguswa no eya seda wono nso edi emu enu eye a true show of respect and unity in African football ana chasa brante fini Sadio Mane enso ati ema omaya enu eye Egypt ewo sa group H one no New Zealand ahomachi womo nso etna hom ema Belgium the Real Devils ebomo eka enuma womo New Zealand for no eti emu baako Leandro Trossard ebo 2 goals 28th and 50th minute Kevin De Bruyne ebo beautiful and spectacular goal ema the Red Devils of Belgium on 66th minute Abrante fini Elijah Just ebe take kamane ya 3-1 Lukaku every bench ebe bo goal 86th minute wasan assist Abrante fini Alexis Salamakers on 90+4 ema Abrante enya the 5th goal ema the Red Devils of Belgium El Group G Belgium and Edikan wamu our 5 points plus 4 goals Egypt the Pharaohs wamu enso etosu mienu wamu our 5 points plus 2 and Iran enso eda teda wamu betinya qualify ama na ye wamu our 3 points wamu ni goal and New Zealand enso etosu enaya wamu our 1 point minus 6 goals ewo ho na Kofi so far tournament statistics no yenya just 66 matches na yaba no yenya 196 goals. That means every game piano yenya 2 or more. Attendance over 66 games no 4,223,151 spectators, and Akwaaba 66 matches no. Now in terms of percentage no about 63,987 spectators per game. Now top scorers no Lionel Messi and LED about 5 goals from Argentina. Kylian Mbappe about 4 ama France. Ousmane Dembele about 4 ama France. Vinicius Junior chef 4 adi ama Brazil. Erling Haaland a chef 4 adi ama Norway. Uko assist no musua player one so anya most assist no aya Michael Olise 3 one Bruno Guimaraes of Brazil one so anya 3 and Alexander Isak one so anya 3 na uko goals and assister eno aya goals contributions no eno na Kylian Mbappe LED wanya 6 goals contributions. Vinicius Junior one so anya 5 Lionel Messi anya 5 Dennis Unda anya 5 Ousmane Dembele anya 5 and a player what create chances do the panel and so Brent Leandro Trossard for the Red Devils of Belgium when you 13 chances and from Mohamed Salah create 11 and Ashraf Hakimi and so I create 11 home na Kofi so far yanya 28 teams are advancing to the round 32 na say anatiem yawo Mexico, USA, Germany, Argentina, France, Norway, Colombia, Switzerland, Canada, Brazil, Morocco, Bosnia and Herzegovina, South Africa, Ivory Coast, Ecuador, South Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, after maybe Australia, after Roma, Spain, Cape Verde, Paraguay, Egypt, Portugal, England, Ghana, Red Devils of Belgium, and Senegal. Aka 4 teams are yɛwɛ animu sɛ ɔmbɛba bɛka ho ama ɛnneɛma akɔsie teams are say sense no wɔma wi ɔmo kɔfie no ɛyɛ Czech Republic, Qatar, Haiti, Turkey, Curacao, Sansona, Tunisia, New Zealand, after ɔman te sɛ Uruguay, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and after Jordan, Uzbekistan, and Panama. Teams are wɔn mu ekɔfie na teams are Kofi wɔn mu that third position a wɔn nso nneɛma ekɔyie ɛmu wɔn a wɔn mu enya qualification no wɔn mu third position wɔn enya qualification no ɛyɛ ɔman yɛ fɛ ne Sweden 4 points, Ecuador wɔn nso ɛtɔ so mmienu 4 points, Bosnia and Herzegovina ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa 4 points, ɛna Paraguay ɛtɔ so 9 wɔn nso ɛwɔ 4 points, Senegal ɛtɔ so 3 points. Wei mu deɛ regardless the results ebepie mu ɛwɔ Ghana ɛne Portugal groups no mu no wɔn mu qualify wɔn mu a ɛyɛ likely so betumi qualify as one of the third best placed teams no ɛyɛ Iran wɔn da 3 points, after Croatia wɔn abɔ just 2 games wɔn wɔ game ɛbɔ ɛnɛ wɔn nso ɛda 7 3 points, ɛna South Korea ɛnso ɛda kyɛsɛ ɛfa wɔn nso ɛwɔ 3 points. Algeria betumi qualify ama na ɛyie Algeria ɛnso ɛwɔ kyɛsɛ 9 wɔn wɔ 3 points ɛwɔ wɔn wɔ game ɛbɔ ɛnɛ nemom ɔman bi te sɛ Scotland ɛna friends no ɔman bi te sɛ Uruguay deɛ results ebepie mu bia no entimi qualify wɔn nemom DR Congo ɛnso ɛda kyɛsɛ 12 wɔn no ɛwɔ 1 point ɛnɛ wɔn ɛne Uzbekistan so wɔn timi win saa game na wɔn betumi qualify as one of the third best placed teams ni bia ɛna no pa yɛde ne nyina ɛma mo na deɛ tie ne sɛ Urama out of the teams a wɔn nso every CONMEBOL ɛbaya wɔn participate ɛwɔ this ongoing FIFA World Cup no out of saa teams na wɔn nso ɛbaya no deɛ tie ɛne sɛ CONMEBOL teams no perform pa apart from Uruguay no other teams ni nyina wɔn qualify ɛkɔ round 32. Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Paraguay wɔn nyina qualify. Uruguay nko a first nation a wɔgye World Cup ni bi first nation host to World Cup no Kofi wɔn ntimi unqualify na 5 from 10 teams a wɔn nso every Africa no qualify. Anaya dinye pa Morocco for qualify, Cote d'Ivoire qualify, South Africa qualify, Ghana qualify, and at the attorney say Cape Verde so qualify, Senegal and after no mind be to some Egypt munyina and so qualify to say out of the 10 teams, 7 are qualified from Africa. I like so Algeria, bet me I qualify. I'm an aqua 8. Kevin so bet me I qualify. I'm a aqua 9. Tunisia and Kwane, the only African country so far there. You bet me I can say, when we enter me unqualifier, when we ever fienti, try the fate of Algeria and our friends no DR Congo and Mreya, Yatinina Emamo, Nagana and our group L no, Yani Croatia airport 9 p.m. Our Philadelphia Stadium, our Pennsylvania, USA Bonten so 69,879 spectators. Papa ni di any Drew Thomas Fisher, every Canada or a Canadian referee, one who and aircraft question and finfini, Nafi Warasa game so, Ade Amagana, any Croatia, Nadia Mete, any say Brantefan Benjamin, and sorry, ebe goalkeeper, Marvin Sanaya, Jonas Ajete, Jerome Opoku, Sansona, Gideon Mensah, Kwasi Sibo, Thomas Partey, Karib Irenji, the star boy, Inaki Williams, Jordan Ayew, any Antoine Semenyo. I am Rente Ediba Akwa, se bibi ansesa, wamo enso ebe starting game no, edi amada Black Stars of Ghana, ene, so much Ghana tetempa, Ghana ya qualify, na Ghana with sa qualification we no, ama yenya sikano, ye guaranteed of $13.5 million. Utumu se sikaba yepa, na Antoine Semenyo, aka ensem, or say I think, as a team, we need to be more aggressive around the officials, whether staying down longer as the player. I think that is what we need to do. Not just say, no England for penalty na yanjero or see, I was say more aggressive. Nemum Edruba Binswa, I was a player so other pitch so eche, and was Sunday to say, one no bomb off, not bomb off. One more about defense game. Now defense game, where you used to it. And to say even say no, and a Ghana ebe bo near the Benya resource. I was say about nothing so ya yani sama nyama and so etimi ekosi emaye na coaches ne dia dim komo bebre and a players ne so aka bebre Kofi e de mun sam ebe bremo nemom ye ka World Cup in sense me the only players are wo mu etimi abo hat-trick World Cup na se no 3 Jonathan David of Omaya eno aye Canada against Qatar obo hat-trick. Lionel Messi of Argentina against Algeria obo hat-trick. And a Brantef and Osman Dembele noa one also obo hat-trick. Emma France man against Norway. Na Abrante ne din anso ene chase Alarin Chomeni ene nei Roy Ferdinand ababedi nkomo afa ne ho was otunufo so be free Madrid the only club I was for join you amono Manchester United ene Real Madrid for Tony Copas Ediama Como 60 million euros. Como for this one better. No matter sign day buyback option Ashemu for next summer 80 million euros. Wamu Edi Ashemu Morino adding comma on Vinicius Junior or say Vinicius Junior ebetimi change game by himself. Where exciting player and a Brantino I will be so be greater than the NA. What you know na ose na juma ene so beboa ama Branton reach the highest of the level now him say Elliot Anderson and so join Manchester City na Manchester City no na otwibia no obenya 300,000 pounds e de agunu botom na utimu say eyesika pa e wosuru yie pa Gonzalo Ramos and so join AC Milan from PSG na anwaye day yes one and the most expensive signing for AC Milan in their football history. Dennis Ceballos so no Real Madrid for a release statement to say one terminating the contract now say Branton a player bio into Dennis Ceballos and Madrid for player bio on also release statement at the Adoma say na Madrid no was 3 Champions League, 4 FIFA Club World Cups, 3 UEFA Super Cup, La Liga waji 2, Copa del Rey 1 and a Spanish Super Cup no so no waji 3 ewo ho onim say USA 4 at the ababa to just 2038 World Cup na on person more extended teams ne de ko 64 no on person wo mo agi esuom na so nura and a sansem ebeto monten na yesi organizers any FIFA for no and so woni say USA for no the capabilities or more the qualities are on betimi e dia host 2038 World Cup in time we ya wo mo and omo de sa hosting right no ebesia amo wo in 12 years time na ye kan no na RB Leipzig for no say Abrantefon Ian Diomende ono every Ivory Coast so see akan amom RB Leipzig no omadi kan reject Liverpool for sika na first bid ne koya no mo reject ye no Liverpool for the second one Ekoyoma rejected. Now RB Leipzig for say on budget 112 million pounds. Say Liverpool for a ready wamu emfa emra and Ayub Boadi ono enso esia kan Emma the Moroccan national team no Kofi Dieba and it's a Man City for HSO Munya Kodana wamu epe yenjina so na no pai amana nensama ya boaboa no yemfensi na fe eni abedwa fomfa de aka entrust but Kofi de atiane say Nyankopon nya adoma ene anwumire Ghana born no aye TikTok cafe ne mo no nkyere se ye nyi wo fiduam ha ye be se ye wo fiduam anti mo mra mehwe e wo hanom ne mo mba bia de comment no be fi aba no aye TikTok cafe enti wo be ba fiduam ha aba behwe bi e wo ha ene mo nso mo magazine no mo nhia ye e wo TikTok cafe mo nso mpesa mo wi bi na mo hwe game ne because board ye wo hwe ne nsa ye boro ene ye de hwe board ye wo hwe na pese onya ne yi a e nsa ye boro enti se wo be wi afilia o si onya ne yi
me no me
ye mrofo mo hwe no munya bo ni ya diabro enti o de so de o mpa diabro a o de o ba TikTok afo abenya bi aduane so abusu ho what ya se na giant screen so na o be hwe no enti ana anwumre yi Akwaaba fiduam ha ene TikTok cafe na woni ba bia se o betie commentary no Akwaaba ha ya
ye da se mo so for Mr. Bona na o tene nka se amana ne nsem we de si enti yankwa we si atena se yankwa no ho na nsem no omba ne de emra owia ocean eba after ocean no ye betia sifie afisem ne abomodian etimi eda to aso abla ne Black Stars o game na nkoma Europe na akwaso Black Stars camp no ede ne nyina bema na ya wuram ane ya TS game nim e dey say alternative ate we say good morning
Kofi Tagor
bibia boko
Kofi yes bibia boko pa
ya sadu say
ya samba ye baba ye adwuma
yes
enya asem ketwa
ya tade na
ye da be face say na Ghana wo match enti ezi ehwe sa no man kitinkiti ni nyina yi na nioma bia ye bia ma ye nya de pefree matches ni ezi ye repeat
ne kwan say jaba kokora
u be ja no ho ne ko fa sembe
ne bia ya kwagina ti o say yesu
ni yesu
enti ye yesu na
ye nya ne sa
enti sa ne
ye nya ne sa okay
ye enti wa
okay where we home na sem no Njabe ye sports. Where we? Mune de Suzy mune de.
You just Suzy anwa na pi. Any jollof rice.
Kofi. Yeah. Go for try. Yeah. Which one already there? What that's right guys. You. Kofi. Yeah. Ghana ni Croatia match na 9 p.m. Ghana time.
Yeah.
Oh, Philadelphia.
Yes.
Say dear, your official say Ghana qualified to the round of 32.
Yeah.
The FIFA crowd post here.
Yes.
I confirm say we are true.
Yeah.
Now, dear Abedrune say, and then Ghana ni Croatia match. Your destiny. Ekuta yensem. Baby ye pesi ye di no.
Yeah.
Yen and ye be decide.
The sanity.
Enti in fact you bet me the first you bet me the second you bet me the third na ahana me pese obi atie di no say so where draw no round of 32 no your current position kira say Ghana you the second or group L enti Portugal group K almost the second say you wie ni say ya Ghana ne Portugal e de bebo
okay
now sa table no unze ene na the path to the finals enti your mom the left hand side and your mom the right hand side enti he na obe choose so obeto kane so I was looking at Ghana's situation then I realized okay ye nyina ye ndwendwen ho because say Ghana did first of which possible yeah, when against Croatia, na England elusu against Panama, yeah, the first.
Yes.
And England board draw. So Ghana the first, Ghana be kwa koshe England dabreho. Na Yakobo Senegal.
Okay.
Now, sa path no, the right hand side of the path. Also betima for wako final. Potentially ubetime after Senegal ubeshia Mexico likely because Mexico near Ecuador bebo.
Yeah.
Ufri Mexico so what be call semi-finals quarter finals baby a Ghana drew that no.
Yeah.
Ube share Brazil.
Brazil okay.
Utimi Brazil equal semi-final. Ube face Argentina.
8.1.
Into Akwaaba and then the left.
Okay.
Now on the right, say Ghana this second on the right no. On the left, say Ghana this second it is a yenam France lame, yenam Portugal first, yenam Spain lame, yenam host country US lame.
Okay.
Now third position. Say Ghana any opponent or person was in the round of 32. Now in fact to understand this, so we group K now, when I Portugal, Colombia, or mu group no, assistance. Bibian Chelsea new best from that group. Colombia was 6 points. Only Portugal there, but Portugal was 4 points.
Okay.
Or 2. DR Congo was 1 point. Eti DR Congo they were finish here third.
Okay.
Now Ghana the first, second, third. Second and third, like you see, definitely be share either Portugal or Colombia.
Yeah.
Portugal any Colombia no. The chances are that say Portugal Colombia ball win and not draw or that's so that first. Of which likely this a Portugal win it. Now, sad game no. Ye this second e be share do be this second oh.
Oh okay.
Ye di third there. And then they be favor yen. Because Ghana say it's already table no Kofi. Third place. Say your group no Croatia and that third.
Yeah.
Say Croatia share Croatia be that second.
Yes.
Yeah, be that third. Officially you are qualified that. And the yen be kwa face Colombia.
Oh okay.
Assistance Colombia di first year. Now say you face Colombia. Ekire say you timi Colombia, your next opponent Switzerland any Algeria.
Back okay.
But say you this second. Baby ye dey ya. Portugal this second you share Portugal. Ekire say say you timi Portugal kwa your next team Spain and Austria. Spain in so 3 group stage games on conceded goal. So to me Portugal ko yi Spain who face France. Sa part no e ho na onam and Germany and Netherlands. Now so share this path na and then ya tena ho a ya dwendwene say he na the best path because tournament rampa so be cover strategically. Don't even think about team now who facing is a CA.
Yes.
But teams in there were nim to the finals. No? Now, with this, in our situation, even then we are able games in a key.
Okay.
Entity say you did first year. Now you go England. You get no bebasu or Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Say you did second. Near Kofi Portugal. You game no Kofi a bebaso e Canada. And the currently you that second.
Yeah.
Say you lose to Croatia. Na you did second. You face Portugal wa bra Canada also Thomas Partey enya visa on Kobe. Already make as a Portugal they come in through. But say Ronaldo be free run of 30 already on show side be say odi agro tournament o mesisi. Nti misro CCA part enye ball ba no.
Okay.
2. See e be Portugal power without Partey. Any yen Croatia share ye be di third. Ye ni Colombia.
Ni atena US.
Ye timi ye ni Colombia be Kansas.
Kansas yeah.
US. See ye timi ye share Colombia. Ye bo against Switzerland. But Switzerland say the third there. Sad game no. You qualify Vancouver and also Canada. But yes you be Switzerland e Canada. Tenio. Aparte Mobi. That's you be Portugal. E Canada. Abra ye the second in the round of 32. Aparte Mobi. Because Portugal midfielders no. So when you Partey bi wo mfimfini a. Mfimfini e bete no.
Yes.
And Portugal dey round of 32. It is your Switzerland without Partey and no next year try round of 32 call round of 16.
Yeah.
And no cry better since you Portugal dey round of 32 na panyan. And no nchira say you kwa lose like teams no knockout phase team you be share bia yesuro. But I started bopo because you say no way. Be who team be say so almost France ya baby omo connect Switzerland Sweden Elanga Isaac Asima Yari Yokers na omo ni Cote d'Ivoire omo drop 10 players Haaland mu nyina ten
bench
enti baby aduru a strategic position in here because minim say Ghana for empire ne senka Ghana ebo match bia ye be ne but case na da ye nim ni nti I was say yetimi analyzing ye hu game no de ye kwa kope e de afrim
okay
in any case say Ghana na ye Croatia e na nke ye ne omo gbo a Ghana for because anasa mo qualify because you qualify we official one game in hand Croatia only so lose your game now qualify only so qualify enti ya omoden minis what do say so kwayira kwhye Croatia no players ne kura bre wa bre binum rest o play for the knockout phase Haaland ya resting for round of 32 Jordan match no yes Messi fere o shego ti omo ti omo it's about resting Messi and then no game never so ndura na ba birthday boy odi birthday
Nezano obi better kill by go kin
there be so say Mbappe anhye matches bebre so ho all time top scorer no so no na da soro
iyo ne ozi Messi almost
oh yeah then now mo ne na nko betima sani be 4 no Ronaldo dey be Uzbekistan 2 goals I'm back David
okay
yes that you can say Jordan and Messi dey that top oh say they are there Kofi on a lighter serious and you betimi a reserve a lot of the players now your opportunity to your third goalkeeper your second player one enya bi mo ye munyina mu mebobi it is a Croatia shena Croatia qualify kwa na ye be di third ya baby ye nam no easy route kakra because tieni say ye fa right path ho na instead of left na France wo ho Germany wo ho Spain wo ho host country US play you mo mbemia ye unim Trump ntia oh Portugal kra na ye hia na first no unim say ye Switzerland ya ye for teams wey dey between no ma face Colombia between na face see edited ye yi no ye hia Switzerland without party ye between you omo Switzerland ka ye show mo agro less serious ye be hia Argentina so the be share France pa so the Kofi ho e wo left ho so be di second afa sa kwan so kafa ko share Argentina Argentina kafa ko face Argentina and you know mo born kika wa mo France dey won bo kika okro be show
ye
o mani mo Kofi
Mbappe ni
so the be share France kafa share eti ye ko fa ho ye duru ho a team kese a e record a ono kra waje World Cup ni bi da Argentina nko ya sha Argentina yako semi final in fact ye bedro na bia Brazil bia Trinity Kofi Brazil semi final Vinicius final ye no be chia am wrong ngo kra Danilo on players ni why
Marquinhos ni na so
Marquinhos aka defender na ba ko Sandro na ansana Paqueta
yes no
you don't face you
Gamares ni Casemiro
this year far left ho na ye Argentina I'm just saying it ye nya confidence mo Brazil
ye benya
enti
ye Messi afiri
ade de se ni third as a path no eye na enra metie Ghana coach no Kofi
ye
oni semenyo ne call pre-match news conference den sem ko tu bia utie coach na adwuma bibi ha nkire se odebo ni kodi ya
David
enti nkomo na me ni wudi no die nti a mepese ye de no hyase ye ne se ye hwe ni yie na ye ma se ye pese ye di third de a first aban sika nti aban ni nyi ministry no ni mfa GF mpanimfo nka ho normally coach ni nko kasa say this is the situation but every coach wants to win ono on fa ni opponent e face no baya na ye de ho ebeduru ba bi kwa coach no kra no ontimi mfa ne pe and take decision say okolusu wa bra okolusu sesi na so it should be a unanimous decision say ye kolusu dia nya say ye koka chiro bo ti na meka ne twi no say ye kolusu Croatia match na e she ye trim o me wan say Croatia ahye ye di third hwem Colombia ye nya yi Colombia so na misuro mo kakra ba me say ko mu no Kofi James Rodriguez wanyini aka Luis Diaz nko a nti say ye nya yire no go bi anim bi
okay
ye defending so ye Colombia so ye benya counter attack ye be su Kokubo Zakrama Luis Diaz asem na waka no nti Kofi Tagor dynamics no of baby ye pesi ye di no say na tie nti ye hunu asa na ye hu game no so because no pay me ba no na me hunu kwan ya mefa so a me analyze ye ni Croatia match no me kwa analyze say ye be hye sesi ye ya na ye kwosha
98.1
Akwaaba
sem kwa analyze so a me na analyze say ye be lusu na me analyze ne say enti say medical clear nti ye be local na me be kiremu a obi ya be hu de enti Kofi me kirem say de me kiremu ko no okay no eno me catch you say Senegal for here at least 3 goals or more said the be ya or chances ne be brighter because I was certain looking at the dynamics of the group and say so when those 3 goals no already a chance of must sign 2 countries of third position for no na aka 2 or mpa ne say teams na aka no emu 6 na ebo no 2 so beti ato enra opede ba kwa me sure Senegal for any beje pa ye no anadwo already omudi ka disappointed fans me chire kwa bi so ma me ha me ho no ma film but I wanted to tell everybody say omo a very good chance so be qualify enei omo so omo film ma me ha me ho no Kofi ba cho Senegal omo film na omo qualify omo qualified na gu ho no because no mo hopes no do so eno anadwo na omo share 5 and in fact game ne be share 30 minutes e share na and Iraq di red card.
Yes.
Already Iraq. We say onya de na oba na wake up first na afiri wa. The captain Ayman Hussein on kwa ye injured. On na there nim ho. No man say di red card. And the Senegal for kwa na omo che. Looking at time na omo goals na e ba no. But then so every minutes na omo di nya omo goals 5 ni nyina. It means a resource no and the we are game ne koye no. Say there no omo pa. And anyoma ekode ma omo no. Because look, first goal on the 4th minute, no more to attend the kind.
Yeah.
And then aside the first goal, second goal, 56 minutes. Papi Guy, Osanche, Ismail Asa, Elman Ndiaye, Sa, in fact, so here 5 goals to no more no. It was enough. Say after say Uruguay group no Uruguay no 2 points ni Sanche ni waka 2 to my your favor me nei Senegal qualify enti we ni friend go and see no more oh san no massa omo problem before the tournament yes coach contract a issue omo dietitian man faranko ni o man na Senegal di gugu akwa omo winning bonus half corner omo bo nyina be si nem panim phone try bo sha kese nyina enti problem wo omo kam e na ko omo dey here now so much may you hotre omaji hotre so what so fish mama na sane asato nzolum da ye fe waji hotre it is a worry no wa form apie no wa beduru ha ewom Senegal draw no so or the toswa be face why likely England Senegal be face England oma shiada kata timo ho fam kodi agro
amode bi omo bi so mo de
so mo make sure say ha na oma free ma fi no on me making account Senegal dey you see 2 countries are Kofi almost story ni inspiring mama pa Cape Verde and the Islamic Republic of Iran but they did Cape Verde Kofi also bonaka say Cape Verde for no 16 years in here Oma be the first country so qualified to the World Cup what team you qualify out from the group stage.
Wow.
Since Slovakia in 2010. Of course, before Slovakia, now Ghana 2006, you qualified from your first World Cup, you qualified from group. And then Cape Verde aba. Once consistently and repeatedly. Make a same picture say Cape Verde for until people believe and that's what make this woman in born. They will continue to shock the world. And our story here is so inspiring because when you look at Cape Verde group, no, oppositions are no move facing any or more against them. Obi Abeka say no more free movie. They started their first game against Spain, 0-0.
Yeah.
Now they played against Uruguay, 2-2. Think about it. Say Cape Verde, Kofi Tagor, Obo against Uruguay World Cup winner being coached by Marcelo Bielsa kuta ayi Federico Valverde no any ade and then Uruguay are ama Cape Verde a qualify enti
Akwaaba 98.1
their story is so inspiring, so interesting, and a for an African country Akwaaba one population here less than 600,000 omo island omo gunsuo no so and omo story no is so inspiring no omo football commission say that the story of Vozinia, who is their goalkeeper. In fact, omo pon game no omo coach Bobista emotions power fans and players because their story is so interesting and so telling. They will be playing against Argentina. Now they have all hopes because if they were able to play against Spain, no more you chile pampe man ye draw. Masaka John say Cape Verde for no. But omo
yes.
And the mama underrate omo boss Spain draw. I have seen a knockout face. We mistake draw penalties. What was it? And yes, omo story now omo chrono we and imagine. So among Argentina ekobo no they will have every confidence so omo you enough but omo once they have nothing to lose omo all to gain what I say and everything to win because against Argentina but Argentina moment the pressure one to say automatically duly and so they qualify. And that is the story of Cape Verde. Okay. Now the Islamic Republic of Iran. Yegyina yenim de ato omo ntoko omo ne US mine echo for the World Cup and its preparations e bi kwa ka say Iran for no omo we omo nhya dan lusu mo ma tournament na say bi wa tete ya ye do me famu no at the point we feel say Donald Trump and in America for no omo ma ko bi o afi o memo ma ba omo captain ye detaining for 11 hours asana ye release no in fact visa omo ko apply omo FA president Yamana Mba omo de PA club communication team officer wama kukufu amma other technical team members omama etu omo technical team na won kra enso omo be coach omo no omo mma no fa no to nchen yes omo play akoshegu akoye celebration eno asem oda ho besi na nya senkefo na yes omo team bass no etu ne 9 step bia munyina inspection obi omo bo omo matches was pay US US for omo team nji omo okru nji omo nkotana Mexico na adia football mra na kire say every match bia before say we be kom no Kofi e was say 3 hours at least when say travel more than 2 hours it is say ko bezi o ba bia obe travel lesser hours and so mo Mexico mo twa hours and so no mo be see airport and so na screening rigorous air body screening metal detectors and so no mo do vantage point Iran for munyina ya say yo mo the same thing to me ba be duru kura no ma bre ombo ma pon a I say ko mo ya recovery ni say da e mo free kura no nko ni ya say wo matiko it is a wara Abrantia the dear Mediterranean or young no senior player woman. They be about pre-match na. The last time Kwadon be drew her and that questions in na your war no state of Hamus bombo any bibia no say ye be ball dia ni ntokwa say mo na munim say ball na ye ball ehun hia mo na ntokwa na hia mo dia onye interview ni biem okọ. In fact they are frustrating them to make sure so Mary or say Kofi Iran after 3 games you see their story omanya 3 points now Iran for now qualify and they are almost there. And you look at Enra draw no money Egypt boy no whether man for say na draw na ya Kofi they played against Belgium and I'm no man so Belgium and man show until they played against big teams libi we need man show Iran abo and all 3 points and they think about it. The Islamic Republic of Iran. I feel say omo the tournament ikra omo ba na kro omo bewe no. Gradually omo twa omo team. Round of 32. Now, say obe kai time a tournament ne be sha ase na me no di nkomo bi say there will be a lot of surprises in this very World Cup.
Yeah.
Na surprises no be who they say African teams no and they pull those surprises because of one thing. Gone are the days and these African nations are no more afraid of the European teams no more moving South America. It is this tournament here come with what we call change of mentality. And the teams will be shocked looking at the performances now African nations at the Baba World Cup.
Okay.
And they have no work say Ghana a qualifier Croatia for the empire Chelsea. Yen Shadanja ye homo mun yen. Croatia okuta Luka Modric, Marko Pasalic, Ivan Perisic, Andriy Kramaric, Ante Budame, Dominic Livakovic, Josko Gvardiol, Matthew Kovacic, Musa, Batrina, Sata. In fact, omukuta all these players no. Omu here ye more. What will be that?
There be.
Enei afena Kevedi di miamu amotia. What was it? Now, me san ka sem bi kire o. Say African countries ni nyina de menji omundi. Tunisia. Ni enyam pass tournament no. In fact, South Africa kura ni enim say ombewe no. Ama qualify. And the out of the 10 teams Kofi Tagor qualify for the World Cup because World Cup in total as Richmond so I say how many teams in total in the world 26 and I qualify.
Yeah.
Now 26 now qualify. I can 6 teams say so be shame. Now ebo no round of 32. Now sa 26 no already Africa the 10 teams they call World Cup no 7 are qualified that. And the Tunisia worry now. Baby e gina sesie you know. Likely say 2 teams from Africa everybody be feel amanaye 32 no.
Yeah.
Now say 2 teams be feel which one your Algeria was 3 points that only Austria Kofi omo nyina wa 3 so me no bo draw obi qualify Algeria here draw or win wa qualify be can Africa nya say 8 Cape Verde on 1 point only Uzbekistan say Uzbekistan say so marry say Cape Verde win it some match na sorry nkofo na mbo di ne dey say DR Congo oni Uzbekistan say DR Congo share Uzbekistan DR Congo 4 points ebasa DR Congo wisa Sakura my mama dey Van Bissaka 2 Bissaka chancellor member mama dey Atamusuaku ebasa Macau no ebasa o ma qualify enti say DR Congo be ka ho na Algeria be ka ho 10 teams in Africa they call in 9 advance. Just think about it.
Yes.
Ebasa 9 of the 10 are qualified. And in fact, the round of 32, round of 16, and at the end of the day, South Africa for 9 teams, and you the PO Kofi. And a chance na na chrono. You fair and good opportunity to make sure say you dey do the next level. Now enough of Africa. Meaning some for train France match.
Yeah.
Kofi gradually Ousmane Dembele say you know hope for the Ballon d'Or. Wadi kaje ba ko dada. And baby ye duru say you know. O jina ye pa to win the second Ballon d'Or back to back. Dembele a post Messi Ronaldo era a player and a career no say kasi ye din komo about say the injury ahampa no affect no all free Barcelona almost Barcelona project na efe na all free Barcelona ko PSG obeda the Champions League fast forward wakọ Champions League back to back enei after so J treble last season the J Ballon d'Or no this year Omaji League dada
yeah
Omaji Champions League Kivicha Kvaratskhelia and only other players they bet mambo omudi no. Omamba World Cup.
There be.
And ye PSG team nimudi the okuta brighter chance. Say France and so to me they the favorite to win the World Cup. Team na no team.
Pow.
Kofi won attack.
Bono masa.
Ya about 3 matches. Kofi ye kone so omani mu hye do. Asa grass ampa. Oma contribute to 14 goals nipa 3 in 3 matches. World Cup nkomo na ye di no. Mbappe, Dembele, Olise, goals plus assists combined 14. That is the strength in the attack. Ene train na me come once nyom ni. They about 3 group stage matches. Obianya man of the match back.
Wow.
First game against France, Olise man of the match. Second game against Iraq, Mbappe man of the match. Enra against Norway, Dembele man of the match. And France here one of the favorites to win the World Cup. And because so much World Cup no. The Dembele here because Mbappe obey the team no obey den yo. Real Madrid that season no league wanje. Champions League one drew home. The here say Dembele betimi play their friend integral part.
World Cup.
World Cup na say nyenye bibi keke agina so say World Cup no na modern mo ka ho
na France.
Nye so na nye best answer o. Say the money mo bi ka ho a. Na France gi a.
No obi am
predict. Ballon d'Or no easily.
We defending that there.
Think about it. Dembele nra hat-trick.
Within 32 minutes.
Within 32 minutes. And your point, you know, Okuta MVP. Enough to make a case. So far in this very World Cup, Okuta 4 goals. And it's a France ended up winning. Definitely. So I'm going to be a home. Then he goes through 5 and now 6. No, in your World Cup, they catch champions, the league. Any BB. Definitely, who is going to win the Ballon d'Or? It's the end I'm saying, hey, was I reignited the Ballon d'Or conversation? Because the goals in the book records. In fact, fastest hat-trick in the World Cup since 1986. Gary Lineker against Poland 40 years ago. 7th minute, first goal. 20th minute, second goal. First 2 goals that was assisted by Mbappe. The end the Mele ball hat-trick. Mbappe assisted double. And all the 3 goals now Dembele share crackers. Classic goals. Ni na na efe. Enti me hwe omobo ni din. I'm say yes. And another record. French for no. Dembele ababek now see ni din as I think the 4th player. We just Fontaine. Yes, our record no Mbappe wom. And just Fontaine kwado we 2 times.
Okay.
Oh, World Cup we saw about hat-trick. Mbappe against Argentina last World Cup. Dembele about hat-trick jama France. And so where ball now wabo so far now. Dembele in a year and of course when he scored the 3rd goal. No kwa year Kivicha Kvaratskhelia and celebration.
Wow.
Kofi Kvaratskhelia dey say Kenya World Cup na say. And me per se if I oye na say me say ka me ti nkoma akoso. Minimum come on, Kvaratskhelia dia. Person remember no World Cup na say. So I was thinking about it. But then I realized say and China Fabrice Obe post say Kivicha Kvaratskhelia ko screenshot celebration no and or dey akoto ne handle say cold. Also you see obi a we freezing. Yeah. So it talks about Abia Kvaratskhelia and come say e ka okay team one something like that. Abia Kvaratskhelia catch and say obi go and obi hat-trick and so World Cup no be say. Now, who's the France team there? They be American say me dem ba obi kase o mote. Now me catch us some person find a balance e wo team ni mu. E was so make sure say team that was there because France team no. Attack na ho dey ho. Ma home team ni in fact anyway no way rest 10 of their first team players. And so still on defense no. France defense no. Theo Hernandez.
Yes.
Kwanya Oscar Bob de ne fa so.
Bonus
ni na. I'm say o hala me bono nsan kwai.
Oh.
Na kan go sin nko 5. Kofi?
Yeah.
Na wakotwa penalty. Stranlas wasatu. Wakosa e ball. Why say solo? Omo mo hala say sa strikers atente akese no. Hala no kwa na yade. Kofi?
Yeah.
Ena onya penalty. Osa twetwe na basa Oscar Bob ne Hernandez. Already France defense Opam Kano no cross started there there. Unim say na Crystal Palace Maxine Lekoa. Ono na started Saliba Arsenal what bench. Konate what bench. Na we nya kukudro de Konate started. Eti France team no kunde crowd for so but still. This weakness we actually na omo goalkeeper no protect omo. Nti one ra
okay.
And then we say omo say medal no. Manu ko na abato aso tu. Wabe Adrian Rabi won to many na ebo. Eto omo team ne de man yehu ka we attack na nke yehu too much.
Yes.
We are not Abia calculation for na Haaland no won first team place no.
No way for no.
No way for no. Ka ano be hye. eti me catch almost say that attacking balance now mo pen some person mo nya the player now among the starters the creative spark wo mu Olise and yes wo Olise here winger Palace Bayern ni bibia but so about Dembele as number 10 because unim the Dembele ball first line wo yes and the person as a second striker and he believes that Obo no as a second striker into the first game was starting Dembele as a second striker omo game na catch say na on switching bo Olise number 10 normal Dembele nko wins no Olise dey betuma connect passes to Doué to Mbappe to Dembele make our fear ya no more one match
yes
adie che ya na coach no against Iraq Olise be bought 10 say they will say kind na Olise be bought 10 na Dembele call wide no against Iraq he scored he assisted Dembele
yeah
sa again Olise sa connect Mbappe ba ko kan enra Olise 10 Dembele sa call wide no Dembele hat-trick and say no omo attack no omanya the needed balance no because mo say check ni dey enye do free bench beba but before check no say 4 players next start when was obeto shisho omo ya set the obo 10 no and omo team no dey definitely do it na so start ahead of Bakula
yeah
Bakula profile dey bench player and profile ni bibia a bench player Americano do so oh do it dey ejimo na team nje o say wura mu ni ade a enti in fact baby a France ekika ko ni said the omo final omo spark and no Bibiano. Yeah, they are not going to get it easy, but we are not being fair to France on the draw because we think France is a strong team. It's a new opponent here na France face you no. And a stronger opponent no. Because France is big. And yes sir, France is so late no na mu no. France be go find obeje no one general rough. Oyi Sweden is likely to face Germany.
Okay.
And after Germany is likely to face Netherlands. After Netherlands is likely to face Ghana and Spain and Portugal. Ebu bako. And the France of one so omu route there dey but then omu players.
Omu players omu me dey man dem.
Nkrofo ju omu di.
Okay.
Me know where you.
Ciao. Me da say. And the eno aye Hussein Adams ana oten nka sam na nsem where is na Prince Zameka watch ya.
Master Prince. Master Prince wo ye?
Otie e wala Zaragoza.
Hey.
And he was spending.
There's yes what about Real Madrid though.
So
ko who say team ko
ko was Madrid the uncle.
Ne.
Was Madrid so was no Argentina kan.
Ne.
And Tizani say it here. And you know I will say Adam say now ten nka say amana ne nsem no wode ne kire mu AC enti yeba na yet fie and the tactical man here was say as onyane voice no. No be commentary ni wie. Sisi na be kana chiri si na. Anti. No be commentary no. So odu bi wanza nkwada. Wanza nkwada. Say ni na wonu mi. Hona. Anti the tactical man Ocean. Enwa obey commentary ni wie no. Asa onyane voice ni ye nti oye hodro yeba na yete fie na fisem yabomodian etimi dem messages ahoda ba no ye yi ni nyina e de free ana pay e de amount na de asa wote no na watimi ate e de free show no so na oso de e kwa aha Akwaaba radio 98.1 now what's watching the show live from Brekum Kutena Bon keep up the good work was a greeting to my mom Amabadu the Yamsela Aji Okadawada Tawa Lenge and all Kutena Bon community members from Great Mugabe the messenger or the Abanonum and I was say the best sports show in the Bono region from Coach Asante Coach Nabibia Baka and Apedia Jalu no repair funds run about in Kitomo and I was a good morning Kofi Tagor was a keep up the good work was a priest extend my increase into Hussein Adams and the tactical man Ocean was the priest is your boy Pascal that's say the message no e dey aba no pay and also yetimi e ye dey fro na enu a den tra owi e wan kwada ayi see I say
me kwadai me die o
na ye den
me ni sorry na ya na ye
won dey akwana ye kira dey
oh yeah Mr. Bono
what that junior man
oh na me Tagor na my dey
what that ji why
Tagor ade yi minimu he
oh ne we
nsia pa na me no nsia nra se aka mi enu ana mi ba fella and Jarvis
okay eti Ocean Crown area man
Oh.
Nti Jeko, why? Jeko chero ha. Na Jeko, why?
Adios nkamini ngwe.
One mo hwe. One mo hwe kan ya da so. Nti esa oya yi na so na de ko.
Kofi na.
Yeah.
I want to mean yen hye bia na players no. National team no. Yaman say players in binu ngo.
98.1
Akwaaba.
Ti say Kevicha say yi say ga. Na so bo qualify si ni na.
Ya fa no France for him, mo amuti benchi.
Check
na Kante wa abobi.
Onya mo na so on say o maka say bia o sa binti say nipe no go.
Da bio, say last Euros. Kante be ye bibi.
Yes.
Inti yenu sanye hwese nko start grand France.
Na match na nam so obobi.
Me na nim say bia.
Coach ne ma me awu nti otu
yes, inti
za Stefan na na zen ka ode ne ba mu afa number. No we match na so man.
One so go so go. Ya ka say coach ni o ye adwuma no.
France squad in the cheat.
Anodi.
E cheat o.
Pa anodi. Pa.
Listen now, e go me say crucial some. 25 seconds Mbappe the ball si ba se panya. No way. 25 seconds oh. Shot your boy no. Aboba se.
Yes.
E go for the pressure never na no e dey in this 7 minutes. One goal. Because we dey agra.
Oguna lo ombo lo.
O dey ba no.
Na and no way coach no so many and the start 11 no.
Say was some na.
Oh dey be.
Almost all do you.
Ope Cote d'Ivoire.
Nke dey tatis.
Na some match na nyafo.
There be o.
Last year we for na.
Anyafo.
Cote d'Ivoire.
Anyafo so no ka France.
Cote d'Ivoire nyafo. Yan your Monday. Amad Diallo. Cote d'Ivoire no. When the cap France grab boni 2-1 friendly match no bo.
Because
Cote d'Ivoire, let me be very honest with you. Germany game na nka okay. Cote d'Ivoire na dey no madi agro.
Yes.
No ma win game ni easily.
Amu win na Ecuador nyanda na no.
No ma win game ni easily.
Pa.
And the Cote d'Ivoire team na dey.
Anyafo.
Say I wouldn't say for pa. Cote d'Ivoire na Sweden. Kafafa Sweden.
Okay.
Na Sweden dey.
Sweden omu team na chire nye.
Chire nye.
Omu balance. Omu 5. Omu balance. Eni mu ye chire nye.
Chire nye.
Ndi Sweden ebi omu so Graham Potter.
Potter Chelsea ni no. Oh.
Yo. Yada say enti yada fisam no etwa so e de ama na enochi no obesa ate abedwafo nka sempo me kire ma adwene e de afa ensema hodo a yede etuja sha so fisam no ye best start e de free the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana sha no se ne enwumre no nkro 9 pm e gina kono ye ne on my friend Croatia na de pms we last game ekoso group stage no 2026 FIFA World Cup games ahodo a ekoso mama referees already Ghana ya qualify FIFA for assign at the stamp so qualification is set aka na no company yankata ye de two just qualify your ball against England we ball 0-0 is qualify na nim dada but no na FIFA na trust for be sign no the stamp so no the stamp so at their mind na na game I say etodwe na coach Carlos Reyes no our pre-match conference say one abrante friend Antoine Semenyo na koye na mo buza na say ye kobo e de tia Croatia na so far say say Ambana City na Kingston ga wurum say na no and coach Carlos Reyes I didn't say dem.
For sure it will be tough, intensive for both sides. But at the end of the day, I do believe it will be a lot of fun and entertainment for everybody. And I hope with the inspiration of my players that we'll be able to express good football, the best football on the day, on the pitch. And if we're able to do that, I'm sure that we'll be more close to win, which is the target that we have in our mind to play for win, as always. So that's it, simple like that. We're ready for the match.
Yo, na no chi don buza coach, is a coach, is a team no Ghana nya 4 points. I see a qualifier every more than 32. It's a system Benny so okobo abajeji Ghana for nyina and na simple the other starting is coach we and me say obetimi at twice no dey go tournament no.
In this game, some people call it football. I call it the winning business. It is to fight 90 minutes for the result to win. I mean, the only medicine that works in football it is to win and see everybody happy around us. For me, it was really a football match. The game we play was a really football match. The game that happened against England. For some people, when they see a game with the result 6-1 or 7-1. it is entertainment for one side, the others are the clowns in the pitch. I did not born to make that role, and I don't want that my players, when they play one game, they don't put everything in the game to win the game, to compete at high level. So this is, for me, it is the meaning of entertainment, emotional, technically, drama in the game, and I think the game against England have everything, have drama, emotion. This is all the effort, sacrifices of the players. It was wonderful. And I think tomorrow it will be another game. We'll see if the game it is rock and roll, samba, tango. I don't know. One thing it is sure, both teams then they have to be ready to play the game that is in front of us. And at the end, for me, I like to leave always the pitch proud of myself, proud of my players, proud of the work that they did for the fans. And when the fans are happy, we can be happy, because we work in the entertainment business, and that's our job, to make them happy, make people happy.
We and some coach in the Atujan, no Mbuzane said, Nano, yes, Panama free, I say some kind of back. What is the park? And so the way no so reading as if for no one Yaji and I feel so England match. And so is a boy, the year no one Yaji, no conference, no now celebrating as if for no, you besides a day and a man, oh, yes, I could drone as I need now Namusa.
I said it before and I repeat it again, that if you check the results in this World Cup, number of draws and some surprises, to win in football, it is special in this level, it is very expensive. It's very expensive. You have to pay a lot of sacrifices and efforts to be able to win or get a one result. So when you achieve those moments, if you don't celebrate, when are you going to celebrate? So it's an opportunity to express yourself, the joy and the pride that you feel. But special, I thought, to be honest with you, that my body language at the end of the day was to share my feelings with the Ghanaian fans, because I felt that before the World Cup, around our boys, our team, was a lot of hesitation, suspicions, not confidence. So to engage and bring the player number 12 inside the pitch is very important for us. So that's why even before the game finished, I was confident that we could do it against Panama, and I was chasing the people to support them, to be part. And the fans, they need to understand that the boys, nobody more than the boys, they want to win the game. No more than them. But sometimes it is important that player number 12 also understand his role in the game, and that's what I was trying to bring them to the game with strong emotions and strong feelings of trust and confidence.
You know, I'm coach and say as a man for said defensive game now on a dozen to do anti against Croatia idea. Be an ankaja which are quantum nanka mobi nanka ya starting nanka hesenka goals no yebiti me ahye nanka timi from minim oyan wa maka so aso de bia no ka to twem na asefo no dia sam na say coach o kara kira.
Well, I can tell you one thing. We talk about defensive attack. I only have one way to play the game. It is play for win. Play for win. That's what we're going to do, to express ourselves, the freedom to enjoy and play football, good football. And during 90 minutes with the same concentration, same resilience, the only thing that I ask them, it is to never lose 1 second in the mind, that wish to score, that wish to go there and build up the result to win the game. All our training sessions are based on creating opportunities to score, keep the ball and win. And we hope that we can express better and more consistent this kind of football, and at the end get the result to make people happy. We're not here to make you happy about your defensive appreciations about the game. It's not my job. My job it is to make people of Ghana happy with the results and the achievements, to make them proud of the performance of the team, and we leave your appreciations of tactical approaches for your entertainment. Us, it is about winning. I remember, and I see these guys in City when they have to play Arsenal, how much you guys have to defend, right? Sometimes you're not even able to leave the 18-yard box. And I still remember against Barcelona, by the way, they asked me if, in BBC, they asked me, you don't think you defend too deep? I said, yeah, well, we did not defend behind the goal line because the referee doesn't allow us to do that. When you fight for lives, for Champions League, to win a world championship, man, you have to do everything that is in your power to win the game.
We and in Sema coach Carlos Correa, one head coach at the senior national team, the Black Stars of Ghana. What the Atuja at the Alpha and a gamer, yeah, about 9 p.m. and a Ghana, Yannick Russia, Yade so Shannon Sumanta, Karacha, live comment, you know, you'd be free TikTok cafe, Anna, at their bro, and Anumri, at the free Mazi. Now, and twice a man, you only coach, you know, and a corporate match conference, I say, no, so. Nyama ahode say omode guna kwam na fi so ahobo ma ye preparation ahode omode ko akensim no wana so de kakra ade tuja anto asemenyo.
Everyone's ready. Everyone was very happy with the result against England, and we know how important this next game is. We want to make sure we finish off right, get into the next round, and continue preparing, fighting as a team. Like the coach said, it's going to be a tough game tomorrow, but everyone's ready, everyone's excited, and yeah, good to go. I think all the players are happy, they're content with what's going on right now. We're not trying to get ahead of ourselves. We know that tomorrow is an important game. We want to make sure we solidify that qualification, but I think every player is ambitious. Everyone wants to push on, get through to the next round and see what happens. But again, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
You tomorrow no can and see no can. Nana Nambuzana said, Nano Yanni England, and your penalty no as a money man call reference. I could complain, say, Bonnie penalty, reference call your van, and I say fast and Namujana John Diminim. A man for some can be, and a man's decision on Ghana and Timan Comayan. Most of them say.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny you say that. We talked about in training today. I think as players, we need to gang around the referee and complain. You could say something like that. But yeah, I was right next to it. I was the first one to put my hands up because I was right next to it, like I said. But yeah, I think as a team, we need to be more aggressive around the officials, whether it's staying down longer as a player or obviously the coach is on the sideline pestering the fourth official. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do because it is quite frustrating that they haven't checked it twice now.
We and in Sema Abrante friend Antoine Semenyo order to Jana no buzane say we a striker but as a example bit me anya go our tournament as in asifo no na anya bia na how na say wonse go.
Yeah, naturally as a striker you want to score goals. I think for me that's one thing I've been knocking myself about, but at the same time if the opportunities aren't coming there's not much I can do. I think again what's most important is what the team needs at the end of the day. And I mean, when I get my opportunity, I like to think I'll take it. So I just have to be ready on my toes and yeah, mentally strong.
You and what you so Ghana never seen so US abonte so His Excellency Emmanuel Beto Smith honestly the kakra edatoja edafa match and Yakobo editia on my friend Cruciano and I feel so Komodwa one boys in AD and I feel boys in the Amono.
They've done us so proud. I'm so touched by what these young men have done. Both the first match and the second match. And then we met them this morning at breakfast and they're in higher spirits. And Ghanaians are not going to be disappointed. I would take, even Satan as his worst cannot take us down. Black Stars are going through this thing to the next stage. I think this time it's going to be more exciting. Like I said, the players are in high spirits. To have been able to face England the way they did, I think they're going to take Croatia out in seconds. Now they're going to play. I'm not the coach, but I can see the format. You know, you wouldn't penetrate Black Stars defense. No way. I'm so proud of these people, the goalkeeper, the defense, and the way they go forward and back. It made it impossible. England was at their wits' end. They couldn't find a way through. And we had an opportunity and refereeing had gone wrong, not in our favor and against us. But this time around, I think they'll be more, if you like, proactive. They will go forward more, and I think we'll get some good goals. I predicted, and my guys will tell you, I predicted that we will win the first match and we will draw with England. And both have come true. The third one will win.
You, we and in Sema, Honorable Victor Smith, one on Edatuja, I don't say me a DMA, and no chief foreign minister, so Honorable Samuel Kuja to Abrakwa, one also Edekakra Atuja, Edefa, games are, and I feel so walk up, Ecoso, US and Mexico, Canada.
Clearly, the Black Stars were cheated, and I hope that the FIFA investigations will really do something about that horrible officiating. I mean, it undermines the beauty of the game. But I must commend the Black Stars for still maintaining a positive spirit in the face of such glaring bad officiating. But talking to the boys, this coach Carlos Queiroz, they are all determined to put that episode behind them and to go into the match with Croatia to have all the 3 points so that we can really control who we meet next. Even though we've technically qualified, they are not complacent. That's what I like about the team. They are not complacent at all. And they are not saying that because we have held England and that England is lucky to have gotten away with a draw, so they will underestimate Croatia. They are not underestimating Croatia at all, because Croatia, it's a well-established team. You have Luka Modric still in the team, and you know what he can do with his passes. There are very few people who can control the midfield and pass the ball better than Modric. So you don't underestimate the Croatians. But I'm really pleased, and I want to urge Ghanaians to continue to support the Black Stars. Let's remain united. Let's remain patriotic. And let us go all out. This is a team that I believe can go all the way. I would not be surprised to see the Black Stars in the final. So let us give the Black Stars the fullest of support. We are doing very well. I know we can even do better. Let's rally behind the flag. Let's rally behind the Black Stars jersey, and let us go all out and support this team. This is a great team. We have a phenomenal coach, and we all must rally behind the entire Black Star setup.
Yo, we and summer some of the kuja to abrako no foreign affairs minister and come what they are to jano na no and sports minister honorable Idi Kofi Adams and ombudsman say wo hwe modern boy say coach dan adi and avesum for academy dia yan enemy say after World Cup no you betimi ama coach na to aso na no and Kofi Adams sports minister adinchire mu say edi emai.
The team has shown strength. The team has shown that it's really been transformed, and credit goes to the technical team, the head coach, Coach Carlos Queiroz, for the many things that he has done in such a short time with his technical team, and also to the boys for allowing themselves to be molded into what it is that they have become, and to be so disciplined and to play according to the game plan and the game strategy. Game after game, every game we approach it with a different strategy. Against Panama, we had our objectives. We went out there and then got the goal that we needed in the dying minute of the game. And also against England, we came with a strategy to make sure that if we're not scoring you, you are not scoring us. Surely it's something that we will be looking at, and if you listen to many persons across the country, even before the ministry spoke or even the FA said anything, Ghanaians are already giving the indication that we should keep him for some time. But let's finish this project. We have the World Cup project ahead of us. Let's finish this, and like we said before we came here, that when we finish this project, we can then make decisions about the future of anybody.
You, we and in Sema, Kofi Adams, sports minister, what they are to the fire coach Carlos Queiroz so and Perefawra, a Black Stars or Macau be a Moyo Jumano, no come out there to ya. And not Chilambusan say in all, saying see was the FIFA World Cup tournament here, Kwabra is Ghana, ya qualify is the Ranterituna, Yakodumo.
I must say that it's been good to sum it all. You participate in tournaments like this to do well, and especially when we were coming and not many gave us any chance that we would even draw a game, and you have come with a win and a draw, and not just a draw against any team, but a draw against England that people thought were going to beat us woto, and we were even denied a clear penalty and so on and so forth. So it should tell you that we've done well. I'm impressed with the performance of the boys. I'm impressed with the performance of the technical team, and I'm also impressed with virtually everything that has happened around this World Cup. The reportage, the comportment of Ghanaians and those who support Ghana so far has been excellent, and I believe strongly that going into the future, maybe FIFA may have to further strengthen some of their rules, and that when you play a draw and there exists very justifiable reasons for a certain decision to have been made, a point out of the 3 points that should have been available, if you win, 2 of that should be given to the team that suffered such an injustice going into the future. Now it doesn't exist, so there's no cure for that now because you cannot replay the game. But going into the future, when you have such clear occurrences, especially when it occurred against just one team and in favor of the other, and it's not like, okay, you analyze the game, it happened on this side and it happened on the other side. A certain amount of points, higher points, be given to the team that suffered. But it was so unfortunate that it happened the way. The essence of VR was to have cured all these things. Whether how long the coffee break was, as our coach said, I don't know, that they are still on coffee break and they never came back.
You, we and some sports minister, Honorable Idi Kofi Adams, or the Atuja, and a P. Yadibi Emma, and not in Busan say, your Kobode tell Croatia, Osha, tennis, was our approaching him.
Well, we expect to go there and do what we have always done. We need a win to top the group, and so we can comfortably keep our base and stay within the United States of America to play. And so we are going there not because we feel that we have qualified with the 4 points and so we will not play. We will keep improving the way we did the first game. We saw an improvement in the second game. We are going to go and improve even in this third game. So we are going all out to win, and that is the mindset that you find in the team. We have always told them that they hold the entire country, they pushed the country, they market the country. There's nobody has marketed the nation Ghana than what sports have done. Just looked at the millions of persons who watched our game against England. That was free publicity to Ghana. Ghana's name being mentioned everywhere, and because of the way the game went, Ghana became a topic across the world. And so we make them understand that they represent the nation, and government appreciates that because it's huge marketing, it's huge sales. That is what sports does, that is what football does, and that is why we have always called upon that we should support it, and government is determined to support it. I have a special orders and authorization from His Excellency the President to make sure everything is done possible to create the atmosphere that will enable football and sports generally to thrive. I think the team is here to go very far. The team, I always said when we were coming that people may doubt this team, but I see the team equaling or doing better than we have ever done in the World Cup appearances. And I see that energy, I see that zeal, both in the senior players and also the young players.
You, we and then some sports minister, Honorable Idi Kofi Adams, other tuja. Now, Sada tuja, say, one more to anamo, na, or must apply for fresh application. I, some of you say Thomas Day Party, visa na, initial your choir is some man for a man, deny no, or met me aye, na, and set me a cassette Ghana. Ya qualifies in case games in a back of our Canada na. Yet me Anya Branton na ometimi akobono. Honorable Idi Kofi Adams.
It was unfortunate, and we made it very clear that we thought it was unfortunate. We thought that the decision not to issue Thomas visa was a high-handed decision. We thought you could have been allowed to go in and partake, and I believe that the Canadians should be able to review that decision, and when a fresh application is made for them to decide in favor of Thomas Partey so he can do what he does best. Well, we'll do the best that we'll have to do. That's the only thing that we can do. And we appeal to the Canadians in the spirit of they agreeing to host the World Cup to know that we are also a participating country and we want the best to represent us. And in this occasion, where especially the person has not been found guilty,
Akwaaba.
they will temper, I wouldn't even say justice with mercy, but they will make a decision in favor of Thomas Partey to be issued with a visa to enable him and do what, like I said, he does best.
You, we and then summer. Sports minister, Honorable Idi Kofi Adams, what are tuja? And no chi, and was a nano abra yebo, a on my friend in England. Obekaya, na Ibrahim Ama, no stadium. Boston, how he's in a game no hibi. What so I can at no sports minister. And I feel so Keto Clerk will say a stadium na Ghana ni England boy and sad design. Make sure say on bit me and design and Diamano. Now I say obit me a stadium.
Yeah, father can that. $1 billion. Physically, Mr. Jai, money. Kofi,
and the sports minister.
What about Boston? Of a said you be. Physically, Mr. Jai,
on Betty's. I want to be
Jai, was it good? Debbie Chima very disappointed in you. So success carrying your question to Magana. Nagana Papadia. Never have many, sir. Hey, oh boy, Kakanka crab boy. Oh my God, stadium. You could
we should just also pray to have the opportunity to host such big competitions, and I believe that it helps in infrastructure improvement. The last time Ghana ever hosted a high rank competition was 2008, and that was when we developed our infrastructure a bit, and since then we haven't seen enough infrastructure development. Under Professor Mayers, through the Chinese government support, we built the Kekos Stadium, and also later we completed the University of Ghana stadium, and the TNA was also done. We need to invest a little more in infrastructure. We should do it inside. We don't need to hit the numbers straight away. We don't need to build maybe 60 or 70,000 stadiums. We can start it in such a way that maybe you do 25, 30,000, but you do it in such a way that it's scalable to a higher number. That's what most of these facilities that have been used for this World Cup was. They weren't 70,000 or 80,000 seater facilities or even 40,000 seater facilities. Some of them were 15, 20, some were 30, some were 40, but they have been scaled up to the level that has happened. And so it's a good thing. I sat with business mogul Ibrahim Mahama when we played England, and he was asking, so what does it take to build something like that? And he immediately tells that myself and Kate should see whether it's possible for us to get the designs, and let's see how, because we just need to look at it and then we can start bit by bit. We may not do it up to the level at a go, but we'll develop it bit by bit. Do the correct pitch, do the right foundation. Maybe it starts with 20,000, scale it up to maybe 40,000, and then continue further and scale it all the way to 60, 70. And it's doable. And he's given his word to it. And so we are also going to do the part that he's asked us to do, and let's see how he get there.
You, we and then some sports minister, and I'm Eddie Kofi Adams, so that to Giant Faka Caribbean Source and Energy and go with Zona and Seminole went to him. Now, my husband go to a former striker at my house of Sasona Black Stars. Na we didn't come out at the World Cup. Mlanti and Modibo Madame de Sofa. I see Ghana. Ya qualifier granted to it's my copium.
Me as a footballer, I would say I'm very impressed by the Ghana team, because going to this game, everybody said Ghana was not going to do well going to this World Cup, because if you look at past record, maybe our friendly matches, the game we played prior to this World Cup, which means say 9 Koi. We all knew say Ghana will not get to anyway. But fast forward, we have a new coach, and we can see the impact it has on the players and the impact and what they are doing on the field. Now, you show Ghana in the past, we all know say when we go to a tournament, our start is a little bit shaky. But thanks be to God, we have a coach. We can all see what is happening now. We started very well, played our first game. Yes, we didn't play the game we wanted, but eventually we won. And I know that because we can go and play all the games and we lose, everybody will talk. But this is a team that we are building from the scratch, and we have won this game. And then looking at the England game, it was a very crucial game, because tournament is not only a one match go, but it is a marathon. So we are taking it match after match, and every opponent has its own strategy, map of strategy you have to play against them. Against England, if you go and open up against England, we all know what would have happened. So the coach mapped up a strategy to play on a counter attack, which worked effectively. We got them on 2 occasions where we had a clear penalty. It didn't go our way 2 times. So we could have won that game easily. England, they played the game, but they didn't create a lot of chances. They were passing the ball around, and we were very tactically disciplined defensively. So I'm sure, say, with the Croatia game too, as our confidence has gone up, it will change. The coach will map up a strategy against the Croatia. I want the Croatia match. They are not the Croatia of old, whereby Luka Modric was in his youth, or Betina Fabo are running a lot. So if you want the Croatia team, I'm sure Ghana will map up a very good strategy that will end as result. So I'm very, very pleased with the style of play of the Black Stars. Game after game, confidence is coming, and as we move on, the confidence will rise high and we'll be winning games.
You and not goes I say yentimi share and afi so strikers and intimi share go na man for comprehensive coach in Mimno. Matman do honestly you are their family.
It depends on the type of formation we play. The squad we have now is not what we are used to. You know, before we used to play the 4-4-2 where we have 2 key strikers, but now football has changed, and we also has the team has to evolve around that towards that lane. So we have to play a pivot striker. And then looking at the opponents we have played, England like this, we are playing more defensive and rely on counter attack. So it will be very harsh to judge any striker based upon the games we've played so far. I think they are doing very well. To the maximum, they are trying their best to score. Every striker will want to score at the World Cup. So I would like to play with Ghanaians to have patience for the strikers, because the formation we are playing doesn't favor a pivot striker. You get it? Because you have to drop all the way back and move again. So I hope the Croatian game, if you want to win, then the coach will play more offensively. The strikers will get more chances, and hopefully we'll be able to score more goals.
We and then Sema, free Mahatman Utunakati Eba Shannon from Black Stars. The do run 32 no yanya $30.5 million. And it's car Mino Cassi run 32. Yet me and ya Scaba. Enemy say,
Kofi Tagor.
My 80 and Ejinakono.
Kofi, ye Ghana and Croatia give no. Medical catcher will say, looking at our path to say a bekoye nimpa or knockout face no. See a belusu is the best resource.
Yes. The
best resource for us is to
lose against Croatia. Okay.
Here, ya pa say ye discuss Ghana game say. Ebasa na ma adwuma na ye dene. Ba Croatia for mu ni asem. No kre say England ya ka ye ntia ke be show mo ba bia e be kwako face bi e kwako face. But at this juncture, I say also we are sharp now. The opponents are potentially. Again, say the markers of Croatia for Omuhuniasa. I never quite say me ya partner say in the World Cup countries are among concede goal no. Kofi a top countries in Kwao.
Yes, Ghana can.
Enti sa record na say you be concede you be say no. The work you defend yin me ya. Oh, na unko tambibi ma. E mama ntamade.
Baby oja for 9 CD. Tamade na. Baby oja for 9 CD.
Tete FM we ya mi de enti tete. Mo fa ho. Nate, ndama se. So wan kai me.
Kofi.
Enti me ya pa. Say you discussing this. But we have to analyze the game for Croatia. No can say next Croatia home. I've watched their 2 games. First game against England, lose 4-2.
Yes.
And the 1-0 win against Panama. Now, the things I saw in their team, looking at Omu history near them, Croatia and Peso be Kofi because should they lose, Omu be film.
Yes.
So Omu lose and Ghana game, no Omu qualify. And then so Omu give you Omu best against us. Yeah. Against England, Zlatko Dalic, Omu coach, you know. This same coach that the Croatia bought World Cup finals in 2018.
Yes.
The last World Cup was the 3rd.
Yeah.
Qatar, you know, semi-finals. And yes, a woman said generation where a banner we Ivan Perisic Chimwanyini, Luka Modric Chimwanyini.
Yeah.
A bit cry free mudada. What I say? Love Renom, but say Omo Perez also they have to do well. Now against Croatia, they started. Goalkeeper who is very good. Kofi, one of the best performers, goalkeepers in this very World Cup, Dominic Livakovic. Save si power point blank save. Why you be see Dominic Livakovic. Ono no start here. And Omo Treba Obekaya. Omo Joseph Susic. Sutalo Aya.
Yes.
Omo first three back against England. No Josko Vadio. Man City. And Omo Abrante and Vuskovic.
Yeah.
as back three obo Hamburg and omo ball Ivan Perisic any Stanisic or Bayern as wing backs no omo ball Modric any Pasalic as midfielders no omo ball any mu Peter Susich Abrante and the Batruna and Abrante and the Musa omo front team nini. And in the next subsequent game that was against Panama because na Panama your opponent Duli omo here go ninti omo switch the ball back 4 in that game after there Josko Vadio after goalkeeper Dominic Livakovic Vadio ball 3
okay
and omo ball Joseph Stanisic Bayern number 2 no omo ball Sutalo and omo de one other player by your friend Marin Pongracic ebe ball as 4 and 5 on Sutalo it in the back 4 obo yini and no they Kovacic because in the first game against England Kovacic free bench a pair Modric against Panama. It was about 4-2-3-1. Martin Batruna, of course, as number 10. Only who pa. Ni go bi obeshe aso efe. Mario Pasalic, Ivan Perisic, and Obo Musa. Bench and the anti-Buddha me ebai. Na my home 2 games, you know. Croatia no kwapa de say. E wo mu so mu players na so mu nyini. But omo wa hodene. Omo run a lot and they are fighters.
Okay.
You see, goals no mo share against England na mami won nyoma bi from their team. One, omo transitions, very quick. So omo kwasha wa. Quick passes, delivery. Omo say direct. Again, Croatia. They showed against England. So omo chew on the breaker. Of course, against yes, definitely we are going to sit a lot deep.
Yeah.
In the end game. Counter attack and better CM but they proved to us almost 2 games they say in fact even crosses they rely so much and I was analyzing their game and I was on measure 2 things
crosses on me
one crosses
okay
crosses a lot and the I am there game no cry me the saying because attacking no you cross now no man share and this one ya cross
obi so busa say an better we twama Ghana so
but any area na GF for no makasa dey tell me say
yeah
so share omo wingers no eney mabo Perisic right and mabo Pasalic into omo da wide no omo nyabo a they expected say whether Kramaric whether Musa ananti Budame ni ti na ye adwuma ni ti La Liga ni ti cross ni nyamba pe ordinary be cut against Panama the same thing. And kind of the 9 in the cartoon. Enti Gideon Mensah side ho. Ene Marvin Sanaye and there's a coach in a rotation to a more mebo football baba ma munyina mmebo bi. Na ben sheye Kofi. So me ya cross na ba. O metima shego. What if I was analyzing this game critically then I realized and the game no. Say enye se me pese Croatia share ya. And I can approach game with utmost seriousness. And Gagana be 2 goals. Semenyo be shego Jom Opoku be shego Jom Opoku go no likely between one Ajete from a corner
okay
but Jerome Opoku tihwe po mu si Ajete omo nyina timi huri ye but Ajete ne yen clear ball in front chiro de but ye head ya 2 po no Jom Opoku tihwe po
yes
eti emma me dice ne follow on Jerome Opoku because I looked at Croatia weakness, no? Then I realized, say, almost defense, apart from Josko Vadio, I will name area ball pim. Say yes, son, or one. Asemasi. And we have players are omoya tallest. About battle or more. Your corners enough. I bet much from corner. And I saw on the team and I realized that those spaces now, Semenyo here, no, they want to move outside the no abash, against Croatia, be prevailing. And in all seriousness, no, Sada me who game, no. But the only time analysis now they say, say Ghana conscious is here. Now you could this second. E ko share Portugal. Wa bra Portugal see this second e bo match no Canada paten ya visa. Who go face Portugal midfielders way without Thomas Partey. And so as offers outside the Spain twelve. France twelve. US kra we host country no share Ghana say no be say year free mu no. Mo di soon e be enko ba bia. Reference say enko ba bia. Ever baby. Enti enu na mama hu ne say Croatia game in fact game we na analyze it you. Enti I have to look at the Croatian strengths no. And omo shey yen so a na ekofa ho a. Oh knockout faces one here yende. Because imagine keep a defense tight. Go this you want drop right be second. So you couple to you Canada Kobe. Elisha Amwaye in first game. Oh, and the tennis and I am more Kelvin in Chinisibo.
Oh, I'm thinking.
And so share situation. You don't go face Portugal. Bruno Fernandes. Some of my the king apathy. Oh, and in fact, my hair question.
Until there be the Okanyas and go first match.
Then go for your first match.
No, you know, Monsieur.
You need anything to gain from winning. Your motivation is to lose. That's not first match.
And Yanko Jajayo.
Yanko Jajayo. We have to approach the match with the importance it deserves. The importance, and I say, it is important for us to lose. We have to see the match as such.
Say, you dare say to say, and by say to say, Kolusu.
Kofi, yeah, boy, you win, lose or draw. What do you want to choose today? Back home. And then you want to lose.
And the wa who is here one garbage to
Ed who said near dinner. Think about it, say you can take place. Don't put it and catch Romo. Opa, Fred Barbara man, one name will be Christopher Bosba, Obi Amla, over me in more. 10 keeper and 9 Obi minutes what was here. Benjamin said, Bianco Danko send a record.
Only 6 penny movie. Coach, you know, among the 26 20 at this access no be a Bobby. Minutes what was here.
Okay.
Now, Nasa Halamo almost dropping 10 players out of 11. And the Sunday treaty sad games. And I won't be that. You found that 17th one Kobo FA Cup.
And you know, none was a more cancer.
Because they are done anymore. Oh, they're not the Liverpool anymore. You're club this and Crown Kobo. Watford was a 1-1 match. Nay, here, I said the Okobo. Yeah, the day and you need here, I said, yeah, but okay, tell more cancer as a coach in a buy and chair. And now we are sending 3 matches of Aboni. You think I pop him, Nanka, was I'm studying my Yanko, wanted to near me. Yeah, the best study or next game. That's not the first the best study. Matches was studied here, Tagor. Now Kofi Portugal no man. Me Ronaldo mo dey Mark Dika catch us 50-50 see at here dey me catch me slow man but 2 factors. Partey absence, say ball Canada. 2 Ronaldo run of 32 pa. Me dem who say Panama England there dey so betin say Panama.
England dey share.
England dey share Panama. The ten say England wan share Panama. Na ye lusu a still ye be the third. India na your masema. Tinam say yen destiny cry you. And say you already lead here. Croatia share obeba be lead here. And say England share Panama, wan share Panama. Ye lusu a ye be the third.
Yes.
Ti asem ni yo. 2 pass of Panama. Opa share no. Ye destiny cry.
And say person US what they say lusu match.
What you say? Enna say you huri ko share ayi. Ahekwa Senegal be ye free. What is you huri ko share ayi England ayi. Croatia. Na England and Russia Panama. Ya ne Senegal. Na ne Senegal boy na Argentina. Oni Argentina bono yi na oni Brazil. Obefa. Nti match no. When you dey say benya abotra aputo. We dey ye hwe dey hia ni aka ho nsem ana.
Okay.
O pe dey ka no.
Dey o kan say dey be bobo ko enim dey dey.
Ye nim na ye pe. Run of 32.
Ba say be dey.
That conversation no. Mene dodo na anya adwen
ti say
say tournament dey your the dynamics I the ball open easy route and how person find means out of the ko onim ene dey obi any wo on per shortcut but say you very careful you run that notion e the place in the team because tournament be your person ko onim bia no you should be ready or you should be prepared to face the big teams. Because as the tournament progresses, omo nya dey ni na beko. When they say 48 years, so am can say.
Is it
32?
I get 32.
You beko 60. Ni e kwakota.
Nti ese ye kwe ni.
Sir, nti we should be ready, we should be courageous.
Kofi, Champions League last season here. Say Bayern fa be bia Arsenal, Leverkusen, Sporting CP to final na. Ka Bayern ko final. But your teams be wo ha. Obe face Real Madrid. Afamu aba be face Paris ombe buru obedu na wa yemre
answer champion
oh ye champion ye pese ye team kwa ye nim koduru at least quarter final na semi final minutes what masia enti say ye nya route a ye ma ye nya ba bia na motivation Aya you
Kofi o ye den
ya tournament bia no so one plan strategically a wo be free mu abra time nso ye minister what was ya
yeah
and then enye say ye qualified ya but ya qualified na we decide when ye pese ye pese ye ne mo o pese ushia Colombia wa abra mbebo US pate bebo bi Luis Diaz nkwa na uyi omo a wa be shia Switzerland anana say Algeria even though no be koso Netherlands but eyeso be shia Switzerland apate mobi ye fancy wanya visa dan so be shia Portugal round of 16 because Switzerland kwase what go shia no a year chance what do round of 16 but Portugal round of 32 minister what was here enti ni mienu no wona abetwusu dia wo ye den ope so also obefa Spain obefa France obefa US obefa Portugal kwan no so a e da ho
because the internal makers and say yam fan say Ghana ya de history ya koye nima abeka last 8
just if you nyina ya de ye timi du kwata asem ni nyina no no enye say ya kwaji kapo say ye timi duru won ya dia
ko Morocco record bi anya
nti ye timi duru quarter final when we get to the bridge we cross what was it but the only part I me metimi ama wasen na ba me no class still me say am fan say okay group K dynamics no and yet likely say ye this second eye ye be share Portugal tell you Portugal 8.1 Portugal be back first
the first
tell you na Colombia Eddie second but no class ye di third ya ye ne Portugal de bebo but sa Portugal match na ye dodge ye share Colombia and then ye nkobo ewo
Canada
ye bebo wo US it is ye share Portugal kwa abra Portugal win ya the yes ye be di third US
all come because of party absence no influence where
plus opponent na ye face no double trouble nti mi kuta nioma mienu nam de nam okay based on that Kofi me feel Luka Modric nyen me hwe so obeputu ni best game me feel Ivan Perisic no ogege Champions League nyen and na so mtimi putu me ye o say your defensive record na say say no but it is better record ben na say wa
Soloku for so say me mount say
Soloku ni say e betwa ya qualified dada
nti na Kofi e betwa na mato ade no so
ye betwa ya qualified dada
because Saturday
Soloku any round of 32 over qualified na
baby ye pese e we ni ade no
obetwa Soloku ni nne ana obetu ahye round 32
ye twa kwa
utwa akwasen
say ye twi ko
obetwi ni nne ana obetwa ko round 32
we na so dey na see here
ye twi
round 32 ye na say ye bo draw kra
at least
ye be the second ye the second so still ye ko Canada is so apart nkobi e so Portugal uwie Portugal so ayi Spain uwie Spain so France US nyina the line so
na me dey
Kofi assembly dey na can
the top teams you know means slow as compared to dark horses no
what is the tournament aseno Kofi top team bi enu aya shendo nti Colombia mo na ye lie
we are able to go to so why results ba Kofi so why results na ye ni Portugal say o say 3-2 3-2 it wasn't a game because some match no they don't use penalty
there be any
Uruguay no penalty it wasn't a game because opponent no
penalty
TI no
say Portugal shenko mo na say be she o hwa de ne besi
oh it wasn't a game because opponent no na no ball no buru yen so bebre 2014 ni Germany ball like boy ye ball draw
Germany try she no knockout phase o share one Mario Gosses so obi a oni so o ma share da o World Cup say friendly you know about match o share one
a friendly
no more they say World Cup na say yentimi share side teams no and this ye drew knockout phase na yentimi ko yanim ye tipa ya na Colombia we Luis Diaz streamer wa wie what I say James Rodriguez wanyini omo ma kanyina mahwem kwan dem Kofi we you on free wa Switzerland na eba na Algeria timi be na ne
obetimi asom
nti se ho mpe ho a o da se yen sha
me
for Ghana
I'm hearing just to boost the confidence of the
win and they see e be lose game our win is to lose this game because yes and ne you best suffer defeat ni akwa celebrate china than say ne
you best celebrate
ni akwa free round of 32 ya mind you say yetimi fa route papa na ye transisi anase yenya $30 million your next win ye ko be $70 million so say $90 million ni nyina ye factors ntina me say aban no because coach ni kwantimi decide who take coach so why na adwen say okobode pampe nti because ono no at the end of the day so luso ntimi explain say wo sheda na wo jam what I say but say instruction ni free aban enemu amofa no say coach match we dey ye hwemu no de be boa ye woni ye coach be dia tum what I say ni akobo ye game ni aye den ye ko ene de at the end of the day say she na coach ni nim say mo akwa na mo de asa idea ne ye den e bai nti enye ne den
ana coach no so won personal ambition
and so say Ghana ambition no personal ambition papa bi aso ni we so say obekọ wanim da na in the World Cup tournament ye pese ye kọ yanim nyesi ye wi o ye pese ye kọ yanim ti ye decide say no
assuming owie Ghana adwuma na em fan say Ghana manam to aso a o pese o ye bibibi
to convince people
different opportunity
on your route to papa the quarter final yes say obeshe Croatia no be we Ghana adwuma be ye you free run of 32 wabra Portugal be away
because Ghana topic group na Kofi e be man some sort of
so say so obedu quarter final so top group
ye be ko obi obeba bi ene ne bebo
World Cup no England kra ye miaw England ayo penalty anye wontimi nya hwe Portugal ma ye bi da
o say decisions there
o ye decisions abia ko ye favor da don't say bia ko ye favor ye ko World Cup ye say match we there na say ense so omusisi ma Ghana da bi omusisi ti African teams enti menye nne me ya ho se nne no wo be share Portugal officiate e be ko ho favor wo dey lay mine who share officiate e be ko ho favor
50-50
ya be boy against Lamine Yamal but not on World Cup no be sin ne ono Ronaldo wo se referee di ball na officiate be ko
na kembe de aya ntimi nye
referee be retired ko be de wan she no baby ya drum ba ko be free automatically he no Spain Matthew La Horse or say omo referees no mo call to be said in case of doubt favor the big team. So decision we referee now so now doubt wa favor big team we need the because small team no so ya kakra bi na story that twa but say kwetia big team a yeah and who referee no o carry and into probability we face any big team a decision is a referee ne be get tia ba ko a wo ne be tia minister what was here and me there as at now and you be happy I don't feel comfortable talking about saying all these things but that's our situation afi you move from there Kofi semenyo mo say omo ko training no omo agigana for asem na to me say we senka omo e protest more na say omo ye omo adwesi ye twa omo a omo beda form no omo hurihuri no omo akam no omo di wura fiachi na coach no so wa so for official na tadiem kopim say va be hwehwe ye decisions you see eye pass omo take his decision no ewom say dem di kai nkanyo omo adwuma but current van na on company for use no omo use no ye because nya van na adwuma ne say wo na obesu eno coach ni ka say me rehoye omo say fourth officials no say unya penalty kra no manje na ka say referee boy penalty was na say players ne kra protest say bia say we nyan say ani ball ne ye foul na watwa player no wo say just o protest ga ba ko say boy Jordan ko be che ball no so che ball na either be foul na be ji we tia no meti ase but and say cost stage no wa bra va na adwuma ne say even say player no kra no well who say a foul because player no nya referee or obo game no who na who de mra na ye adwuma it is a foul na player no complain ya too born na born nsa no on complain ya onye foul go share na one jubilate player do to share team bi also on celebrate go share na also on celebrate wo see player go celebrate onye go omo so ba say nya salim enti coach no menene ya adwen semenyo and coach no so the back to so say no crepa na say VAR ba 2016 you start introduce VAR World Cup 2018 and by this time there the VAR should be better than what we are seeing now unless we use as weapon with this year ti menene ya adwen now minister na me fama no see Kofi minister nkomo na woni me di ye ni nyina de ye me de pa ye say almost say it will say first group stage game na about Canada but they nya visa but they are doing everything possible say omo be pekwa bia so no omo ne Canada for na kasa na omo timi ama pate visa amanamba Kofi eye pa because se watie nkomo na me ne wudi aba Croatia na me pese ye doje ni ade nyina na even if we play second and now say third still you be Canada and whatever be the case say you ko nko so ye hia pate it say you fa Portugal ho na Yakob Canada say you fa third you share Colombia you share you be Canada eti so ometuma resolve pate visa issues no wa we e bi nso anka pate visa no obenya o Canada ka me mfa ho ni opponent bi e be face no because Portugal me feel the same we pate
yes
enti minister na ya dwen omo nkoso am fight who knows what I say that's our last chance oh hold on na Ibrahim ama say no me nka bia na minyai o he mani me nka bia na minyai
kakra
we don't know you the same na me kenya na me nka Kofi
ye
minister Ibrahim ama hu Boston Stadium no no ko ka kire oni ayi for Ketokraku say stadium no na say o ye ne mama Ghana pa omo hwe stadium ni nyina na omo pe estimate mre no because eso omo di design no ne ayi nyina na say Boston Stadium no Kofi
ye
oh stadium ni ye
say be ye nsi man
over what oda no so omo fa plan na
plan dey baba babia na ni nsi ne kese man
yes see the 30,000 but still open stadium and then modern stadium ni ade a be ready say $1 billion and I say $700 million over spend you
98.1
hey man oh you aware of the price there yeah me jitu zo Oscar but Kofi
yeah
at this juncture no Ghana ye stadium no the man won yane eh no the almost cash $1 million Kofi the $1 million go is kaketwa na Ghana kra no ye stadium ye dey Kofi ye will be crying to be
maintenance na
ye will be obi be ayi for be CB China for ye kra ye hwe so keke ye ntimi ya ye ne ye won nine pe ni nyida ye ntimi hwe so na de obeya na Boston more sophisticated machines web nyoma ye de be hihim ye betuma maintain enwura ne keke fish na ye de nsuo keke nsuo e na egu so amana ye green no the whole country ye ntimi e say ye se carpet ye say your friend is astroturf e ma bufutu ye carpet nkwa na ye say nsuo keke de gu park so ye ntimi na so uko Boston Stadium no a man no so nim de odini sika ye de gold no so to excavator ni become betuma to more and now was casting Elon Musk was stadium ama US
and do
was stadium ama Nigeria
and do to no nya na
Kofi na papa no ka ho na discana e oni amusuafo Kofi Tagor
opeso obo man no
opeso obo man no on the private on the look am ambulance ono na didi man nim na wo didi man no ushi obi ata musika de man ono na yes kan o didi man
ono didi man no
ono na didi a
e ka mental
didi kese na ono didi kese na nya
ono didi kese o be na hu ono na didi kese
oh papa edu
ono na didi kese
ye hu ono na didi kese
post this scam go for benya wo man na wana catch up kwase wunya ska wo man ma
magudi ya me boy ya shasa sinwi papa ya no odidi aye ho
de tene say
stadium man no na airport kro mesi no
who do odidi airport we are talking about $1 billion project okay $1 billion
I dey see am say Ghana
Kofi Tagor
yeah
on theaters na
utia
e no on say scan mo dey
nyame na mo man no
agree he
Kofi mo say no say ba ho say be register o mo nwene kwa wo so fa so nya ne say wo bra yi o
David
what I say
na bra nya o man
na ba o ya no a
agree
nya o man na wo Ibrahim
o man Rolls Royce private jet on chema ne ma no
onya de o man ni na be benefit
o say
onya de o man
be offensive hospital because stadium dey ntimi maintain
airport
often go hotel
na airport no so onja
often tue dual carriage na ye express
yes
often scan so so often expressway ne Ghana for stadium ball ye wo bi ye ntimi
say dey wo kan ni onja airport
no you no na lu play no because o me wo play o si on na parking lot o say
o si so on the was kwa David
no o si airport no airport no si na fa
Ode ana ode kan kwesi o.
We be ma kuro na ni monyamo.
Na ni monyamo.
We just no na ebe yusu njo no na esi.
Sakwa why the private jet awo.
After that omo ba mabunu no be yin nya bi.
Be yin
private jet. That chance minti.
That chance minti.
Yeah that's it. Why?
Yeah. Muntu Ibrahim ama fokaka. O just can utimi nya na sabi. Bon o da bi enye ne sa. But scan do so de ya. O de wa ha. And only Ghana for 10,000. Ah, mu won sanu adwuma. No on first scanning invest wo mu. And I say a school for scientists. No sponsor omo, and on call go on to university for nyina sika. Ayi school fees. No mo nyini me yampanyipa mu omo abusua.
Ye here man project.
Any 3 years.
Ye be
3 years.
3 years.
Ye bi wa. 1 month then suafa no. No wa. Yeah. Kofi?
Yeah.
We say kura wa how you scan ya me wa family.
I'm for baby diamond. Baby diamond.
Kofi?
Yeah.
Oh, samayo mo nkomo no. On say S3 in a way be say referee no was said and say make it sure some rana ye dey show all the 17 laws no be applying fairly and squarely on the field of play without any bias. And the Akwaaba say BBC na a player no bobo onu na nja bo no bo no e me kire wa adwuma asasa we ya e dey say the question kia okase ready.
Yes.
And they was saying the idea say Sanchema players no. Not just only the way but you see Kofi in referee the basic understanding and common sense.
Yes.
We know say a rules and they take decision. But Kofi, some of the rules in refereeing are more of discretionary. They were refereeing who know. They were refereeing here then I say how the referee is being influenced in that situation and a better decision will take it. Because I was say Ronaldo penalty on Mojema and Salisu. I don't know about Mojema no. 2022 no. 2022 if he said that you the call referee any man go be feel na. Ronaldo and he's a captain. I don't call referee no so. And go I tell you say your referee boy what say kata e say on the match. O say CONCACAF. Oh Ronaldo crow na don chia de da. And you dream for you to even see Ronaldo and Messi. Now go be anya ball mra ne ade na wadwe yo say referee no Messi di ni jesi chena nko onje ana.
Nko baji.
Officer players now ye we match o mo jeje Haaland Mbappe Messi Dembele mu jesi no. Say referee nyese bi okwaje asembesi a. I'm going to go back akwaje o mu nyina wo mo confirm mu feel o mo nyina o mo favorite. I tell you. And you know crap on here say Kofi. Say match ne course what the meaning from a typical Ghanaian say. Ye mo dodo. Ye koduru baby ye ho wiemfo dodo. Me dey ja because the one mutete ya ha no. Kofi Akwaaba dey ha yo.
Pow.
Ai Kobi. So baby ko ye fence ne ntwena masontro da ho. Ye fence Kobi. Yes ne ntwena masontro da ho. Dabi e be yie. Na no Ajeku Francis ne maame.
Osen chipoto.
Osen chipoto wa no atafre. Ajeku Francis ne maame ni na de bia opposition say o say omota no. Na mi tie ne maame no mo say typical Ghanaian modanie. Ye nyina sa no ye maame motie. Kwabra man ko me mpasem Nyankopon do behira wo. Na Ajeku Francis na yutre. Tisa Ghana for se jan kyerɛkyerɛ na ene agya na ko yutre Nyankopon so behira wo ba bi o hye bi o behira. Fasade no to tisa Nyankopon do behira ba bi a hye no behya wa ba kukura wu akọ. And Kofi adu ba bi e ko ba bi we should learn how to express ourselves. Adebu Kofi se wan kasa mu a ye di akọ. Ye di akọ. And sometimes a place no so no ye nim say Perus no the leaders in a team particularly the captain also call referee. Yes. Also Kofi adu ba bi o protest o rush referee no at least to explain something or any part. But Akwaaba say what to where you went do to say Kofi penalty pass Argentina and konje man.
Do baje.
Say France pam Mbappe ni etwa no last minute. Na one the penalty we ya nka oni ndi ebesi.
The referee ga be so.
And I say US for we power na ebo. Na US ni enye last minute penalty here results we especially edu no conference I say we free na. Anga onye hu bibi. At least anko be consult over. But a place ni gina ho. now no Messi Argentina na match when about 2 goals Austria
penalty
yes or Russian referee no okwa referee na Messi who's on your be attack as a but for the first time baby okasa pare Argentina Argentina do attack as na is onyini okwa America no say opekasa or Russian referee no even before the penalty na decisions me no be as na ninje ho okwa referee no so go be say questions penalty no on the Russian referee man omoko he va na mo no koso and omunza la toro matras dawa waka ne sense ni wa so ne nan no and omunza no bia incident race here yen take a second look into the incident bia bibi boni bi koso amba na mpa va ko we no omunza omo foul la toro matras and the players no Kofi adu ba omo ye mo dodo omo nkasa because baby ya duru no ni bre aside rules no nya nipa na ye nipa na ye rules no. And the mere fact is that sometimes we should be a bit vocal. You're vocal, say, decision be great. That is a key. People to tell what to referee what you now attention. About the NC and also. Back of us at the NC, Namutu, at the NC Namutu, no Bianca Sani, they are I Baku Osman Bukari. Yeah, ball ye 3 back 3 goes to 1. Osman Bukere take can back celebration Ronaldo. Sometimes we feel so inferior. Oh, you so macho. I can't few minutes. Ni upon what a kind of back who say your idol is Ronaldo. So we feel so inferior. Mediocrity on every dear young fanasa ye be crano muni senke be druha and think a cry druha dear nyari film cry nyari number 2 more no osonomo omo ko ba fan omo do 7 fan ya because I no osonomo and the players sometimes we should learn how to express ourselves. We should be vocal. Now Kofi we ewi ase no utu adubonia e bi kan wa no na yesa se ohufuo nim se ono na ebere adu atire a ko be huhu ye nipa na no ohu adu ano no nim se ye wie nam no na be ye niti nti kokwasa ohu nam no na oja niti no ye wie eche nam no so onya niti he Thomas Partey die si no ho mi o so se efefo ni nyina no they should bow their head down in shame. Oma feri wo mutirim poto. Na Ghana for winning intino. Ye nyina ye bu ye ni agude e ti ye no so. E go be serious so. I tell you say Sadia we ye do UK can they force you to resign as every president. Say si wo Argentina si wo Spain and can no obi Spain aje World Cup buy no you may kiss your bride keke. Papa don't resign. Yeah. But for pressure call Luis Rubiales so. Yeah, Babo tournament like World Cup. Obian himself Kofi your best player is Thomas Partey, Umpo or for money for mo Partey and Ghana best player. Forget about what Antoine Samayon you call Cup with them honorable. I told you the young paying one and sorry. Yeah. And the player Kofi him so very important, very influential in your team. And there be a problem effort who be you should take a decision on that. Okay. Canada for no extra break Ghana say. Mo nipa suma si ana obenten no. Mo ye a visa application no in terms of paperwork and documentation no. Ye wan dey ba ku mienu bi. Enti mo mra ne entrance nkan ne final solution to it. Nia who say fine you take a decision ya man e be manaba. Omo pre-notice. Before the even announcement of the World Cup and chess Kofi, omo GFA pre-notice for not less than 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And omo notify Ghana Football Association mom for through this association mom foreign affairs ministry nti say mudi pona mo de ne baro say the say na fa na ho. Ana mo yi money. Na no kra no mo say emu ama no mo kamanu tumu ama me ka no kra ntre Ghana for a foreign affairs minister honorable Okudiato Ablokwa ane ko ho anu ko ho no ebe pie nkomo nu say ye de ye nyare Canadian Immigration Authorities in country and say ye de nyare ya fremu nkrofo na notify mo say ni say na esi nti omo mama ne ana mo anka ana mo kwatena asem no so enti nkanye foreign affairs minister na call ye krampo na nka Kofi o makata asem no so ya ante
yes you get the Canada for here
ene Ghana mutu oduboni e bi kama no nti Ghana etimi qualify from the group stages Kofi likely say a lot of games I be born ye betima kobon wo
yes
pateni ho say abedane osu na no munim say World Cup na ye kono ye nko nuru baby a because
pedio
see because unim say obekwa duru achiri a you need your best players and if you need your best players there adie bia a challenge a problem about your best players you resolve it nti what do you say Kofi Mbappe amoba World Cup ina problem bi Mbappe o problem bi mu a France one better na worry
no
Messi na me tie no na on hat trick no o say the Asadam Argentina Football Federation because omo aboa no will go through a lot of emotional disturbance psychological trauma onya happy Messi no onya happy before the World Cup onya happy onya happy edu ba bia say we ko no hold on to yesu the pornum and omo na no on the birthday omo nyin as omo ye na te say nyame Argentina players ni ye na te say nyame ni birthday obia we no omo nyina ye na special shirt and ni events ni image there ni mu 39 ni image there ni mu order the hotel order the room where any players ni nyina ba unannounced players ni nyina pie no so unannounced ono kwa na ye no kwa no osre no mo be we no happy birthday any ni cake buy no try because omunim how important and Messi ni Argentina team no team nagu enti for such a player no o ye special enti adie bia emba ball na woni munim pie no ye yi free ho
okay
enti GF no mamwa Tagor amamwa knowing very well how Pate is so important how he is so important to the Black Stars na Kofi problems abeto manim na matena wa chantra chere Ghana for finally obi ko ansa no kure ni pie ene ya qualifier ya likely say bebo next game no awo player need to mean Kobe who is to be blamed
you made us 0242020208 0242020208 sasa 0207 5730 03 0207 5730 03 lines in you know friend in come first call good morning Papa you
yo me da se da mi se wa fe o se mi se wa mo boy mo papa na mi se o mo da go me ka plan kan se so the how many points we qualify no 5 points
you what how much yeah what the 5
so it's not take away njare me ko se na I say yesu tani hinda da boy we me team number go le ka na bibi na mo ji penalty aka ise o so ko se se ara se Portugal team ni e bi ara me ka se be se ye bibi adi na me ni o e bi ko ara na ko pa se what the pa
Spain what is 7 points na qualify okay
what you ara ko be te yi nti se am pa ya ka se tan ketwan na ko se ala na so we but ya be bia mo ma empa ayi pa bo be yaduma e be boy fa Ramos
yeah that's it pass Spain what is 7 points na qualify bibi afi ntio
ya wo fi de ba ala so be kwa mo ye wo sra mo te sa na e ko dia asar no minti no wa ma e te ki pa ndo na wa na asar wo te so go go to matana
yeah that's it e manu ye ntio na bibi abakode
Tagor boko na mo so
boko ye ntio
minchi brasa akode na minchi akuisha ire ne ma ne ma mu so nyina Iria, we na ya for nye Ghana league you ya transfer your permutation. One read ya dina, unya dia mreso re. Asi e tiri se yen se record. E be tima shego na yen she Panama fo. We bi o be she bi. Ki ve di kura ti na boy wurom na Ghana. Ati di e be she bi e fa ntu tiri se e bo ashe no na yakọ.
Okay.
Ki e bi o na Ghana so be wi ni ki ve 2-1.
E ni Croatia.
Croatia 2-1.
You. Yeah that's it pa man yeah that's it. Good morning.
Good morning, Kofi Tagor.
Yes, sir. When you?
Kofi Ajini Ekatu.
Kofi Entiwe.
I'm in Mr. Uso mistake we are done. Na me mo ba so na adwuma pa mo bo. Kofi o ye dan Ghana ye ba wini na nybe. Na Ghana fo bi ni mo pa. Nti Ghana ye ba ya na mo pese ye hia nations nketu anase ye hia nations betuma hia mo abere bia na. Dabi mata te hye krucia ye be ko anim akọ Portugal no nyina. Kofi me da.
Yes, sir, that's it pa. Good morning. Okay, on an intimate nyina so yemfa obi an ento so. Zongo yenti anyere su.
Tagor.
Zongo yeti o.
Mo tam.
Ejuma dase.
Yem ko chi na ba so. Na ball we aye ko no. We ball fe ni ye ko pe o. Aye kakaka o fikire ball. Dem mo de kakaka ni pe ni.
You. Yeah, that's it. Zongo na tenen anyere su. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Udi ana be free.
Yeah, your boy there, free, jine.
Your boy yenti o.
Yeah, I go for my chomo bi say be here. Analyst not say you said that Croatia say na ento so third. Say na e be ya be escape Portugal. Na say Portugal to say Colombia and na so okotopo ni group na ye okotopo so third. Ye ko Croatia Portugal. Nti ada na mo ma ye mo ne say o mo bia na Portugal so say Colombia.
Okay. You, yate. Yeboa, yeda se pa na wadwunchi wada ase. Good morning.
Morning.
Udi ana be free.
Original Tola Ayakula say.
You Tola yinti o.
Asa Ghana dey no ye nsu bio. E be send ya no ye be send no. Nti le Croatia say ye be send second. Ye nsu bia nyame di achi. Mamu sukula.
Okay. Yeda se nyame di achi yeda se. Good morning. Hello.
Hello, blog of Hambo ni Azufri.
Hambo yinti o.
Ghana bako na nimpa anti o sinyanto ba se ma Ghana wene na Ghana bako na nimama na yobi ama medama tipa.
Yes, yeah, that's Hambo Asrofi no. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Aruna yiti ma se bia bako.
Obi abako.
You yiti o.
No. Yes, rese na match ya yobo. One say na mo say yokushia meeting no mobile no bia ya de no mobile no bia bia ni ball bo nti yes players no lusu de yanta yanya dro a ina fa nsa ba team ni simi ya so yetimi a omo edene nti yan for say kon bia ni say ba bia do kwa koto bia yanyere ye ho minim se nda bebo aye.
Okay,
bye.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Labista morning yiti o. Labista nya na adwen so na ebe kasa. Good morning. Okay, yenti we. Masa wano no. Ajman wakasa wafra na odin komonje yenti o.
I tell na I promise me I'm going to say Ghana from one. The next one is also one. I think your best to work in action in some power. Now it's more for the alternative. You
yes, yeah, that's a pass our friend. What me abaso young fellow be an good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Would you never be free?
But I'm continental.
I'm going to eat you. Ibrahim Mama.
Stadium sina wo hono no won yo si abaya kwa na won kwa ye timi za suye no ta beti mo fo njo best ka me pe ne wo no nya ni obesi no.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Hello. Mister Ofra Jina, yes, our feedback na no audio. Radio ni jirem na brrr na ma basa na o haye. Na Ofra no what Jina. We trip praga. Wunyina na obezo kotwa manfugu. Good morning.
Good morning, Tagor.
Yes, Emani.
Kofi me sa mi frefri so kota no so.
Kofi enti we.
Yo, Tagor da wasine juma mubo. Tagor ko dia na bi flepa.
Oze.
Wa nketi ya mesi Ghana for na bi before ma da na epe.
You. Yeah, that's Kofi, that's pa. Good morning. Okay, on an intimate. Yeah, say bit me for obi wa na. Yetimi ato aso. Good morning. Yep. Mansha. Yep. Hey, Right, your phone and me pick him. Okay. Yan fa be mi enu bi kan na enche ye be page mu na masade ne sen MKB one ne team no omo awo fi ase na dia kan fanto ase. Good morning.
Good morning, Tagor.
Yes, sir, when
I'm
Tuga yiti we.
Tagor ma sem kakra me kan say Ibrahim Mama no or you need to be a point than or then I don't Ghana mine. This was so sports program mam na. And you be like said the over dia only am
Yeah, good morning. Yes, sir.
The name you.
What's it?
The name you
in the name you say.
Yeah, I said, if the president no one and microphone session predator. I'm on Mugu Ghana football no. The broken deserve to Kobe if president. I'm telling you. E Ghana no, e do we yam pen no kre. O kan no kre trepen na. O mo se wood na tem. But pen kan no kre tra pradia. O tunufo.
Okay.
What you
yeah.
Canada efe eteleta bremo. The fourth match no. The fourth you be pay na Panama na 30 days. No, ya kan say more. Na we mo tell so mo ye efe president. Football people. Already we are mobile.
Yeah, that's it, in the name. Yeah, that's it. Good morning. Hello?
Kofi.
Yeah.
Maje.
Bejoso.
Moye.
Bokosuli.
Yo.
You inti aso.
Kofi ebe se tu àwọn Ghana ebe se tu àwọn ma ku osuru.
Iyo.
Ah. 3 points ndi ya pa ko records ndi e se effect.
Eno bet no try no county. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Last but one, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning we didn't never be free.
Francis ni o nkasa fi digi.
Okay, Francis yinti we.
Oh, ma mo ni ejuma pa mo bo. Ya best my boy yen ko kwa so e be tuna Croatia yen show mo be be dra e be free bia no amafo ina be we say Ghana yen so ya yi.
Okay.
This is what to papa so na say next match ko lusu a e be kase wi yan so so.
Oh, okay.
Ndi na dem pa bo tai ya fetch na omuni kunim.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's it. Hello. La vista. Na o jina won timi jina ne kasa ne jase ba sa na mframa ne nam fo no ayi sisi yaso.
Bako fin fa se we de.
Di jina o ma o de o ko de jina ne kasa wi. Why misro? Na no mo nkwa ho hia. Why? And hello. What are that okay? Go Jazante.
Kofi.
Ma yinti we.
Me da se, ma no so be jafo yina. We say country is say Mr. no mo ha no na Ghana mpanyifo no. When it comes to say mobile ni enye master like ni sa na omu one of the best because you will be a Ghana. What you say?
Okay.
And now we say how ma ko me kika so bia because mpanyifo no ti so no mu say bon so mu so na ombeko mo ni tinna ye nyina ye bon paye ti ana. No, inside the other way.
Okay, but the young guy in July. That's it. Okay, yeah, that's it. And to go just something out and go, coach, they need to be chatted. Na, yeah, pigeon, yeah, so. Na masade ne se MKB wane ne team no omo eba na de se omo de so na omo timi e da so diamante enkonye birthday simfira na ye wiade aka na timi ato so enne police officer ye friend no Tachiwa Ellen o dia da so unit FPU was Central Region enne your birthday from Aban ayi so gift FM say yamfa fidie so na yamwe so happy birthday and police officer Tachiwa Ellen o dia da so unity FPU Central Region from Aban was say Akwaaba radio so near my would up so yango ponka ojuma power no ye na ntwaso sasere be Ghana manyina betonka na basketball in the pinaso timi akọ diamante Aban happy birthday enkwa informa police officer Tachiwa Ellen yo na we from so picture na de chere me na ho ze no da we won chere hwe ma me Afrakuma okay you mate there be yo na ene Afrakuma Afrakuma ye ne wane na wo fi ase ene your birthday Juliet happy birthday enkwa emfama ye gina Akwaaba radio so na yama wa woda pa ye sese nyankopon kan ho de da ba koma so benya ne kama emfama umpa ye bia bobo bia na nyankopon entie ne kama emfama nti Juliet afrakoma happy birthday enkwa emfama ene ye nua Richmond isi ye ni wo ni fiase ne ofase ye friend Amanda birthday anase nana na from ne mame Loretta and afi so Richmond almost say fafidie so na ya we so happy birthday almost say nyankopon kan na mfie no o man bebre nanka no mbie na adwenem ade bia yisi o mekere ne bia no enka netin se de bia busua no so benya no so mfa so enti nana anase Amanda from Owafa Richmond and afi so mame Loretta say happy birthday enkwa emfama you very careful. Why? What's it in there? Imeda. Okay, Imeda. Okay. Imeda. Anase nana. Imeda. Anase nana. And then your birthday from Owafa Richmond. Ana afi so mame. Loretta say happy birthday enkwe emfama. Almost nyankopon ho ndin kwantente na dia ma say wonnom no ka ho ompa bia yi so mobole te bia nyankopon ma nemrem se de bia so benyini na busan so benya so mfa so iyo enti ye de si ye
krata ye da manimi
are de ne wu
nyame ya admo ochena grand opening ceremony ohene wa pap yes oh we Tagor sika de bread no
na obi akasa say etu
asma o so jam kasa etu
say so de on fa so sanya papa
na so ren frame ya na me kwa fa na ba
nti we ohene wa papa wan ba
ahene wa papa Kofi awo Adom Newtown
okay
Mates kwana so and Angels maternity
okay
esa ye rooftop
ye
bia no ochena
omo bia no ochena
ochena na ye opening ceremony na
was dini ye ohene wa
yes ohene wa pap
okay
ohene wa pap
no wo Adom kwan
no so
okay
Mates and Angels maternity kwan so
okay hono
baby papa mo kwa asore no
kwan so down the channel mo bia no tambe no mo bia no
ochena omo bia no from anopa 247
and say so ba ko MC
there be any DJs na adwuma nti
there be na say DJs na bonyuma na so kura mic no
na so yantis kakra wa see o de do
ba kwada ho so aka ho
there be na hono ya da ho ya gesa